have some things I need to get done today. So I thought I would come on now. Why not? Jen was live an hour ago. So why not, right? My goodness. Good morning, everybody coming in. Good morning. I hope you can hear me okay. Yeah, we have some things we need to get done today. We're going to take Lizzie over to see her sister and let them play, run out some energy. So, here I am, loud and clear. Good morning, Seretti. How are you? Good morning, Nightingale News. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing okay. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning. Yeah, I was listening to Jen's live that she did an hour ago. I guess she had a couple hours of sleep and woke up with an epiphany. I don't know. You never know. Like my title says, you've been busy at work, you're off today. Well, I am glad that I can keep you company on a Saturday morning. Like my title says, nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing. I was watching Jen's live that she did last night, and good morning, Ringo Home. Thanks for keeping me company at work. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. You guys remember a couple weeks ago when Jen came up with the conspiracy theory that the reason Clint wasn't home is because John and Cody had him in Seaside Heights, New Jersey, and Cody's the worst person in the world and putting his hands on him and making him do all kinds of crazy things. I seen she was talking about it again last night, and I guess John was watching, and he came up on panel. And after like a minute or two, she like knocked him down and blocked him. So, yeah. And then there's the one from this morning where, I don't know, she's just crazy. Just crazy. How is everybody doing it this morning? Did anybody have any exciting Friday night plans? Anybody? My butt was asleep by 9 o'clock. I was so tired. Every time I cover Jen I'm way out of the loop between work and her blocking me. I'm lost. Well, you know that I do replays every day of what she does. So just go back when you can and just watch the last week's worth or whatever, and you'll get caught up real quick. Not much has changed. Not much has changed. But good morning, KK. Good morning. So yeah, I was going to talk with you guys and listen to her morning live, and maybe kind of fast forward through the one last night until right before John comes on, and then play that one too while I'm putting my makeup on and getting ready for my day. I have to go to AT&T today, and I'm going to go ahead and get service with them and change my phone number since my phone number has been given out to the world. Surprisingly, I've not had any calls from anybody, though. That's the thing. I've not had any crazy calls from anybody. But yeah, I'm changing my phone number today. So yeah, I've got a busy day, so, why not come on early? Let's see, I have these things downloaded on my YouTube. Let me see which is which. That's the one from this morning. That's the one from last night. Which one would you guys want to listen to first? It's up to y'all. I'm here for your listening pleasure. So you let me know. Seretti, are you off work today? Ringo home. Good morning, everybody. Yeah. Good morning. I was looking through my my backgrounds right before I came live, and I thought of you. I don't, because you're the one that told me about how to do them and everything. So I was like, I wonder how Cooch is doing. You've gotten all moved? Oh, she's officially done with the internet. She has said that for how many days now? You're off till Tuesday. Awesome. That's cool. Well, enjoy your long weekend with your children. Seretti. I started to say last night at first, but she's all over the place, so it doesn't matter if they play in order or not. That's so true, too. Yeah, she said yesterday, no, I'm wrong. Thursday, you're in limbo, still no apartment. Oh, man. Ever since the beginning of 2020 and all of that happened, it's been really hard. Yeah, KK, it's a good idea. It's been really hard for people to find a place to live. It's really hard. So good luck to you, Cooch. Good luck to you on finding an apartment. Yeah, it's time, KK. It's time. And it sucks because I've had this phone number for like 6 or 7 years. But, it's just a couple phone calls to my family to tell them what my new number is, and that's pretty much it. My doctor and whatever, but it's not going to be that hard to do. So, yes, good luck to you, Cooch. And, if it comes down to it and you have to have a place to stay, I'm here. I'm not but a couple hours away from you now, so. All right, we'll go ahead and start with this morning's because I haven't finished watching it. I had gotten like 10 or 15 minutes in, and then my stream started. So, let's see which one is which. There we go, that's it. Just got finished taking my Suboxone, so I had this nasty taste in my mouth. Can't wait to take a drink. Good morning, Chopper Lily. Good morning.
I know what's going on.
What's going on, Jen? What's going on? Tell us.
I looked at Amber Portwood's post. She's one of the most amazing women that I know.
Amber Portwood from Teen Mom is one of the most amazing women that she knows. If you guys know Amber Portwood's history, you know. If you know, you know.
I thought about my parents.
She has, Nightingale.
Just because you have a brother.
Let me know if you can hear this, okay?
And a daughter that may be related, meaning your lineage or your parents. It doesn't give.
It's not your lineage. That's not what it's called.
A minor that hasn't been my boy's name is Bub. I'm not quite sure where this ties together. This would be something that only a father can answer, meaning Eric.
Here she is talking about her boy again, even though her boy, she was served by her boy yesterday for contempt of court, where he has the 5-year protection order on her, and she won't shut up about him. She won't shut up about Clint. She won't shut up about her son's friend that he says that she, as Jen likes to say, diddled him when he was a teenager. She just won't shut up about any of them.
Ben. And Sean.
Yes, Cooch, yes.
Bub is a nickname for my son.
Good morning, Lena.
Miss Lee is my youngest, Cadence. We call her Katie Doo. Deborah. He's not a very good person. I remember Maria once telling me the world, something about ICE, like ISIS. I'm not quite sure about what that is.
ISIS.
But whatever type of brother or sister relationship, that's for a family secret. For the wages of sin are death, but the gift of God.
Does somebody send her a Bible verse every day?
It's not okay to sit up and act like you're widow of the hill, Alice. Because of your family secrets, I certainly hope that CB is okay. I know exactly what's going on.
Yes, Cooch.
And whoever is listening to his mom, in my opinion, you probably shouldn't.
Yes, it is. I think she said ISIS, like the group of, like the group of people that, my brain's not working, it's still early. The terrorist group ISIS. I think that's what she was talking about.
Desperation is not a good thing. How's my day? It's okay. I woke up for a couple hours. I got a good couple hours of sleep, and I woke up.
I could not live on a couple
I know
hours
who Bub
of
is.
sleep.
Just because there's any type. Alice, I have your text. I want this to stop. Her son is I believe at UC in Cincinnati.
I do have this sped up, don't I? Yes, I sure do. Damn.
She said that she's coming in on Wednesday to purchase a house for him.
Who told her that? Who told her that Mrs. Alice is coming in on Wednesday to buy Clint a house? Number one, I don't even know if that's true. Number two, if it is true, why are people telling her this? It's been on the 12th of April, it will be 3 months since they broke up. 3 months. And people are still gassing her up and telling her all these things about Clint and Mrs. Alice.
The love is there.
Oh, really? Okay.
It is.
Nightingale
Alice, I'm going to have
News.
to do what the police told me to do.
Nightingale News, her son has a 5-year protection order on her now. It went through, and he has reported her for violating the protection order.
And I'm going to have to send you
Good morning,
a notice for
Alice. You only
the
told
DV,
one person
temporary
your
protection order.
schedule.
I dealt with this stuff with the guy that I had known before.
Well, does part of your schedule involve coming to Ohio to buy Clint a house? Does it involve that? Wow, yeah. Good morning, Mrs. Alice.
I don't feel like
Krista.
I don't feel like Nug is okay. You get this feeling, and she didn't unblock me because she didn't want to.
Okay, I didn't think so.
She unblocked me. She never unblocked me. She kept me blocked.
Mrs. Alice, hey Jen, Mrs. Alice is here. Her schedule does not involve coming to Ohio to buy Clint a house. So you are wrong. Now you know. The more you know.
She wasn't nice to us. She did get kicked out of Pinterest. Everything that she told me was absolutely true. But the evidence is on what I showed you guys last night when you put WTF, because that's how she spoke to him and I.
Oh, it's a lot better than how you spoke to her.
It's blackmail.
You're fine,
It's emotional blackmail.
Alice, you're fine.
It's not okay. And what she's doing, that I'm seeing celebrities and families are doing to make money off of them, is not okay. And who could I think that would ever do anything like this? It would be Amy. I won't name anybody else. You scare people, Amy. You need to go turn yourself in. You won't leave Matt alone. You won't leave me alone.
Yeah, you're right, Tennessee Whiskey. You're right.
So in my heart, I believe, looking at the TikToks, I think he's doing okay. His mom, sometimes you go a little back and forth with a mother figure. That's why every time his mom would go up, Amy would go up. Like she was watching. This is AMC's fault.
How?
Anybody that's a co-signer and hates somebody. I was hit up by Carissa. I certainly hope that she's okay. Sometimes your sibling has to take a sacrifice because they love you so much.
Good morning, Hungry Haley. Good morning, Tennessee Whiskey.
Jake is very, very sick. He's the type of person that will post the most disgusting thing in the world. And Haley is the type of person.
Yeah, I watched that on AMZ's channel last night. If I have a chance to come back today, then I'll show it here. But yeah, I've seen it. It's very telling.
Person, and you guys have seen how she acted. This isn't okay. Jake needs to be in prison. Yep. Haley needs to get some help, very desperately. And a child should never be used as a pawn. I know that. I need to retain a lawyer on Monday. I will be.
Legal Monday.
Too many people that are silent. Because Vince is very silent, but then you're recording. I don't like that. It's voyeurism.
No,
and the proof of that would be the run reports. Muzz, you need to get some help. P's and Q's, you need to get some help.
I thought they were the same person. I know, Alice. That's all you can do. You have to throw.
Vince and Tracy have
out.
always been very close, and Marianne has been on television for something.
Mrs. Alice, you can't help somebody that doesn't want to be helped. And all you can do is pray for her. That's it. I would not unblock her. I would not give her any attention, any time of day, none of that. I wouldn't do it. Hopefully, eventually, she's going to just like slowly move on. We could hope. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen anytime soon, but we can hope.
Thing that she did. This needs to stop. Blackmailing someone that I love very much is disgusting. I want my laptop back, Vince. You've done piracy before. You lied about an investigation, sir. You told me that you were in your bunk. Vince is not a nice person. You guys, he's not. When I first got back, January 13th, he was mean.
Because you're a bitch.
Very mean. I got back and he would mock me. Horribly. Play little head games. He made me feel at one time that I wasn't even worth it.
You're not. My opinion.
And he did that to Mike too. He's very sick. It's almost crazy that Vince, I am going to issue you a TPO with the size of a domestic violence. I think you're dangerous. I've asked you many of times to leave my children alone, and you just won't do it. You want to keep control of them, and just like me, you need to learn when you don't have any children to leave people alone, and I've asked you many a times.
Yes, on the body cam footage, Mike is talking, and that's what I played the live that Jen did when the police were there last week. What I wanted to see was what was Mike was saying to the police officer and her child. That's what I wanted to see because we heard Jen's point of view. And Mike told the cops that he's tried to leave and can't. Good morning, Mandy. He's tried to leave and he can't leave. That if he does leave, he will have to get the cops involved in order to actually be able to leave. And he's scared to leave until the minor turns 18 and can leave on her own. So I said this before, hopefully whenever the child turns 18, which she's 17 now, getting closer every day to 18. Oh, how nice, Mandy. Mrs. Alice, Mandy says hello. She came from the bushes to say hi to you. But yes, I've always said this. Hopefully whenever she turns 18, she can leave. And then Mike will feel like he's in a better place to be able to leave also. Because I truly think that he's mostly there for Jen's daughter. I do. Yeah. And again, the Ohio Police Department failed this child once again. Yeah, and he says that she got him fired. He told the police officers that Jen got him fired from his last job. So, there's that. And whatever job he would have whenever he left, that she would call and try and get him fired. I think that he needs to save some of this money he supposedly got for when the child turns 18 and can leave. He can leave and move somewhere else and get a fresh start, and she has no clue where he's at. That's what I want for him. So she's very vindictive.
No one likes you. The only reason they tolerate you is because what you do for a living. And I said to you many a times, you don't deserve to represent who you work for. You've been stalking me for years. You've been mind-fucking me for a long time, too. You're not going to use my son and my daughter and my youngest daughter and stalk them as well. All of this mess in this apartment and everything that I've shown, that's what he left behind.
No, Aaron.
He did this. He used my daughter and Nug, and what happened for my daughter just to mess everything up. My daughter sold out on me. My son sold out of me, and that's the truth.
No.
For money.
No. I don't believe that.
Alice shouldn't have been online with Johnny Mac, and I do believe that she is she's exhausted, meaning she has gastro, whatever. And I always keep going back to Terry Lynn for a second. Or P's and Q's. Or Michelle.
You know.
But it always comes back to Vince.
You know, Jen, you and I are a year apart. You're 45, I'm 46. P's and Q's is just 5 years older than me, 6 years older than you. That's not a big difference in our age. So you need to stop acting like she's this old, decrepit woman that is getting ready to kick the bucket, because she's not. She's not. We're very close in age, the three of us.
I think everybody else is, they're pretty wonderful.
No,
even if you don't get along
nobody has seen
with who your child's father is, no matter how much they hate you. I keep getting a lot of calls from Mississippi. I don't go to Mississippi. I don't like the area. I don't like what it stands for.
What does Mississippi stand for, Jen?
Go to Walmart. Except the one time because
she doesn't like what Mississippi stands for? What does Mississippi stand for? Oh, that's right. When you called Clint the Mississippi Mud Baptist. That's right. Is that what Mississippi stands for to you? You racist bitch.
Amy. Then you don't have the right. I mean this. This is your fault, Vince. All of this is your fault. Every bit of it is your fault. And for what you've done. You know too much because you use your job as means to get away with things that you want to do. And that's not okay. You're at fault for every single bit of this. And because of your past with your sister, doesn't give you the right to do what you're doing. I will be serving you with the TPO. And anytime that you mention my children or I'll put you in jail.
Like
You're a very mean person. You have a horrible temper. Right? You've often admitted that. And I saw that something was up with you when you punched a bowling ball, sir. And you've been using my kids against me for years. And I told you to leave them alone. I don't like you at all.
Nightingale News, I do believe that Vince has been on her lives before, like a couple years ago. I don't remember what he looks like, but I do believe he has been. Jen is isolating the daughter from her support. Not sure if she took the phone, but she said that she put her daughter on punishment. Yeah, that's what she said. Gastroparesis. I'll be driving through Mississippi in an hour. Yeehaw. Good morning, Patrick. Be safe. She saw her daughter tell the police Jen was a pathological liar on the body cam footage shown last night. Yep, that's what it was. And then she's like, oh, she's lying to the police. She needs not to disrespect them, and I'm going to give her tough love. What? Let's see here. Yes, she thinks that you and Clint are fake and are being blackmailed. That I'm one of the people that's supposedly blackmailing. Oh goodness, Alice. Well, let's hope that you start to feel better. But yeah, she has threatened her daughter to a juvenile detention center or a mental home or whatever. And her daughter is fine. It's Jen that's the problem. Her daughter is fine. But yes, Jen says that I answer to, I don't know who I'm supposed to be answering for or to, but I don't answer to anybody. I do this on my own. I stand on my own 2 feet. I don't answer to nobody. Nobody tells me what to do or what to say. I do this because I want to do this, not because I'm being made to do this. So, and Alice is not controlling me to do this, Jen. I've heard you say that too.
I've told you multiple times to leave my kids alone. And then every time I talk to you, it's very convenient that Tracy and Marianne are with you. All 3 of you are getting the same orders, a protection order for domestic violence, because all 3 of you have made my life hell and my children. My son's only been there once that I know of, and my dad's. And my brother didn't, my brother's from the LGBT. He didn't deserve it, nor did Sasha. Not the dog.
Oh, goodness, Krissa.
My brother's, I understand a lot of why people thought that I was going crazy.
Yes,
I wasn't.
Exactly, Mandy.
Vince is a very, very, very manipulative person.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Alice. Thank you so much. I admire you.
He's mean to
as
animals.
well.
And that's why you're going to get served. Just with a protection order.
Why?
With a domestic violence. And any time that you mention me.
What domestic violence, Jen? You're the only one that has violated anyone. What? Why would you? She keeps saying that she's going to serve everybody now with a domestic violence protection order. That won't go through, Jen. It won't go through.
Or any of my kids. Or you do not get my kids off of your Verizon plan. You hacked You've openly admitted it.
Good morning, Debbie.
The damages to this apartment, because the landlords could not stand you,
no, I totally
are all going to
agree,
be
Mandy.
handled by you. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything taken care of, and then I'm going to take you to civil court, which you agreed that I could. You told me to, basically. So you're going to pay back just the damages. I'll take care of everything else, but you will be paying back the damages to our landlord. That's what's fair, and you're going to do it, because I can take you to civil court. You don't own the car, I can tell you that. And by the way that he acted at court, I can tell you that he was very mad at you. You're always up. You always have somebody up watching me and stalking me. And that's why I don't like you at all. And where I stay is not your fucking business, sir. But since you have to know everything, I'll be at a hotel.
Of course you will.
In Union Township, and you know exactly where I'm staying. Because that's where it all began.
Of course you'll be staying at a hotel. You, Mike, and your daughter all in one cramped hotel room that has bed bugs and roaches. You'll be right at home, Jen. Right at home.
Then I have to take it back to my... You have to let them go.
Good morning, that's a you problem. Good
My little girl will
morning.
come back when she's ready.
Good morning,
My youngest is with
Debbie.
me. She's fine. Pouting because of this Nebby Love account. That person is a hacker, and I think that they're being blackmailed. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Tennessee Whiskey, I totally agree. I totally agree. Mrs. Alice, respectfully, I think Clint not taking legal action against her for violating the TPO is giving her false hope. I totally agree. I do. But at the same time, if she does get served for contempt of court for violating the protection order, she'll say that somebody else made him do it. Like, so you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't kind of situation. CPS will not approve a hotel for the child. Well, let's hope that, I don't know if there's CPS currently involved, so I don't know if they would know about it in the first place. I would like to explain the order of protection. Yeah, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing.
I like Neba. But I will be filing on Monday.
Yes,
since
there's different kinds of
It's quite refreshing
protection
knowing that I don't
orders.
have to have a lawyer. I will see you in family domestics. What you force people to do, even your own family, is disgusting. You told me yesterday that you were going to go to Cracker Barrel and visit with Tom. But then you said that his wife, Linda, was a bitch. So which is it? Who's the liar and who's not? Robin Owens never has been nice. She's got a beautiful daughter. She used to be beautiful.
Yes, Alice, I understand.
I'm not going to make any calls right now. It's the weekend, and everybody wants to enjoy Easter. On Monday, I will be serving Vince, because that's the only person I need to serve. Everybody else can figure it out. I'll be giving you a call later on today, Vince. You're not...
Let's see. Mandy says, is KK telling you of some of the threats Jen has made? I thought the PO stated she could mention him. No. The police officer said that Clint can mention her, but she can't mention him. There are some of us keeping clips specifically for Clint. If not, yes. I have every live that she has done since they broke up. I have it. And I could, take a day and go through them and clip them out. She can't mention him, no. Yeah. Good morning, Mimi. She was counting change on a live yesterday to buy a drink. Wow. No shade
on the
for
order
people
as of
that are
now.
doing that, but wow.
If you don't pick up, then I will have, I will serve you on Monday. I will go in to serve you, and I will see you at Family Domestics.
Legal Monday.
You've been horrible to Nug. You're racist.
Says
You're just like that
racist.
Vincent Down guy. Or Dave Carroll. Amy's dangerous, obviously. She's wanted. She loves the boys, but, you know, she's just not right. And who does that always go back to? The person in my life that I don't believe is right is Vince. So, I expect that I will not have a problem giving him a call. Seems we're not under any type of order.
Right.
Meaning Nug is
Yes.
just ticked off at life. Vince
That's
told me
a
that.
you problem,
Vince is the one who
yes.
used the word blood money.
Yes, Clint can go and tell them that she, take some of these clips in and say she is constantly talking about me and violating the protection order. And she will get, and honestly, in my opinion, this is the best time to do it right now because her son got her for contempt of court yesterday. So if Clint was going to do it, this is the time. So the judge sees both of them in there a day apart or, a couple days apart and actually sees that there is a problem and something needs to be done. That's my opinion. No, we don't want anybody, Mrs. Alice, good morning, Savage. I don't want you or Clint to get overwhelmed, Mrs. Alice, but just know there's always materials to help Clint's case. Jen is burying herself. I totally agree. Hey, Mimi. Yes, Savage. Have a good Saturday morning. Thank you for letting me keep you company this morning.
Isn't that gross? For him to control people the way that he does. I told you to get the accounts off. But by that time, you had already hacked me, sir. I'm sorry that your hygiene isn't good. That's your problem. I'm sorry that you always take your sister and Marianne's.
Says the woman who has wore the same clothes all week long. How long has she been wearing that white sweatshirt with the Jurassic Park sweatshirt with the Japanese writing on it? How many days has she been wearing that now?
Side.
Talks about somebody
I'm quite
else's
sickened at what I've
Okay,
accused you of
Jen.
doing to find out that I would totally see you doing that out of anger. So Mr. Simpkins is bribing people, and he's been doing that for life. You just get a feeling. As per any court things that are going on, it's not my kid's fault. Any of them. They're all good kids. All of them. Haley's mean, but she wouldn't do something like that.
No, she's
just
not
very angry
mean.
right now because of her child.
She has a lot of anger inside of her from what you have done to
I believe
her
that Dap
and
is posting things.
her boyfriend
I've seen
and
her
her
post,
friends.
and that's what it is. Metaphorically, she's showing proof.
Metaphorically speaking, of course.
Vince, you're a very mean person. And you always use your job to excuse what you do. It's not your job's fault. It's not anybody's fault.
Yes, that's a you
The
problem.
protection order means what it means. I don't mention somebody, they don't mention me, which means you don't mention them at all. I've told you to leave my kids alone. You have not, so I'm serving you with the TPO for domestic. I knew something was wrong when I saw you punch a bowling ball. That's an anger issue. That's your fault.
Punching a bowling ball. Did he break his hand? Because I know that, wow, punching a bowling ball. How about punching a person, Jen? How about that? That's an anger issue.
You need to get into Waycross. I believe that would help you. Your sister needs some help. If she's not seeing a therapist, she probably should. The last time that you told me that they were out was for bingo.
Yep.
That's great and all, but Marianne, you did some really nasty things to me.
Good morning, Mikey.
Just go on living your life the way that you do, all three of you.
All right, Krista, I'll look for it now.
But Vince is only going to be the one who's served. Whatever he does in his spare time, which is not good, and it's gross.
Yes, the less you say, the better.
I always said it was like some Cody Brown stuff, you know what I'm saying? Inbreeding. And he mocks people about that. He's mocked Mike. He's mocked CB. So, I'm supposed to be at court May 1st. I'm not quite sure what the weather will be. It's nice to hear my daughter laughing again. She gets insomnia.
All right.
She's got anxiety.
Everybody.
Yeah, she's definitely laughing.
Everybody that sent me a follow request on Instagram, I'm accepting all of them now. So I'll see you, Krista, on here.
She was hacked. Clearly. By Neva.
All right, guys, I got y'all.
Hey, Mike. Gosh, it's almost like you know my life without even knowing it, Vince.
What do you mean without even knowing it?
Because you're sleeping.
He has raised your children. How could he not know you? Oh, that's right. You were never there.
Or are you? So everybody have a really good Easter weekend.
Right,
I will be discussing something with Vince today. And he will be served with a TPO. Just a TPO. They're free. He knows that. He's been to TPO hearings before at events.
Alice, in case you didn't know, Jen, I don't know, it was the beginning of last week? No, it was the week before. She said that she was pregnant. She did the whole thing on a live stream. She didn't even take the pregnancy test. She didn't show the pregnancy test. None of that. And then 3 or 4 days later, she said she took another one and the birth control was working and she wasn't pregnant. But while she did say she was pregnant, she said, good morning, Christopher. She did say that she went to the courthouse to try and get the protection order against Clint terminated. So I didn't know if you knew all of that happened, but... Good morning, Christopher. Good morning, everyone watching.
So surely you know that just a regular TPO, it doesn't cost a cent in Claremont County.
Oh, I'm sure, Alice. And
We'll keep you from not mentioning me.
It's a regular thing for her. Mike's soon-to-be ex-wife, Miss Brandy, said that she used to say that to Mike a lot, too. To get him to stay around or to stay with her. She would say that she's pregnant. That's her thing. So she has said that a lot of times to Clint too. Wow. I knew she was that kind of person. I knew she was.
I can never mention you, which is the greatest thing ever. Because every time that you mention my name, you'll go to jail, and I will go to jail. And I'm not violating a TPO. The cops don't want to be bothered anymore. You've seen that. You've seen everything unfold. The only thing that you haven't seen concrete proof of is Vince. Right, Vince? You want everything to be hush-hush? Well, cool. You came and visited me when I was in the psych ward. Remember that? My last memory was you. The day of the graduation. And that's why a lot of people are mad at me. But you are just calm like a cucumber. And you do scare the absolute living shit out of me. You do. I don't believe that he should be using where he works and talking about Affleck. You're just a very not nice person, Vince. So the TPOs on my boy and on my daughter are going to be what they are. I'll always leave the door open for my kids. Vince, they're not your children.
Well, they're just like his children, Jen. Like I said, he's the one that raised him. Mrs. Alice says, thank you all for all your support. There are so many of y'all who offered help and support, and it means so much to me. Of course, Mrs. Alice, we're here for you. And, those creators, you know who we are. Anytime you want to come up here and talk with me, or you can message me or whatever, and I'm here to help you however I can. Like I said, I have every one of those videos that she has done since the day they broke up.
Children, Vince. You're probably sleeping. You did make a mention that my daughter just got paid. Because it was Friday night. Leave my children alone.
You need to leave your own.
And that goes for anybody on the
alone.
internet. Kids are off limit. Anybody's kids are off limit. I mean that. And I appreciate everybody. Leave Alice alone.
Here we go, Alice.
You've never met her, Vince. She doesn't like you, and nor does her son. They're good people.
Good morning,
I won't miss
Big
any
T.
of the creators. I don't mind walking away from the internet. It's too dangerous with hackers and, everything. I have no problems walking away.
Yeah, you have plenty.
Last
of
night I even had
problems
issues.
Walking away, you won't do it.
So don't mention me, Vince. And I won't mention you. And then I won't have to file a TPO. Or Kurt. Oh. Even this early in the morning. So, the moral of this story is I don't like Vince. He doesn't like me. We have a mutual respect. So, whoever's laughing about this, the only person I know, would be Amy. And we've all heard what she said. And people are trying to get her help. I know Chris is. But you're not, Krissa. Just leave. Leave people alone, honey. Well, Amber anyway, but I love you. I have no problems with you whatsoever, honey. Amber's been terrorizing this community. She's a professional troll. So, if you just leave people alone, Amy. Please. For me.
Yes, Christopher, I know. Christopher says, Sophie, you know I come from MobTube, but I don't involve myself in the daily drama. I discovered you from Johnny Mac, even though I don't associate with him like that. I think you're cool. Thank you so much, Christopher. Yes, I know where you come from, and every time you've come in here, you've been, respectful and whatever. I've never seen or heard you say anything about me. So thank you very much, and you're welcome here anytime. Good morning, Haunted Ghost Tube. Good morning. I'm going to go grab my charger for my laptop. Hold on.
Everyone leave everybody alone. That's an important lesson that I had to learn. Don't waste resources. It's Easter weekend. The last time that, I've been doing a lot of apologizing, and I made anybody I've said that I'm sorry to.
Guys, we've noticed this before. Whenever she lies, she yawns. And she'll talk through her yawn. That's when she's lying.
Then, just leave it alone, please. There's kids involved. So, you guys have a really good Easter weekend. I spoke to Napa last night. Got off the phone with I love yous. Whatever happens from here on out is only my... Thank you, Nibba. I appreciate that. I think Nibba's got it pretty much taken care of, and I thank him for that. Or her. That's it. It's the moral of the story. Aurora is where she needs to be. And that's it. Cloud isn't okay. So don't be scared. Brandy has no reason to be scared. Get it?
Get it?
And to the Brandy that I really care about, that I actually was texting to say, she is scared. Because Lily doesn't leave people alone. I believe. Somebody go ahead and get off here, go to sleep. I feel like I'm always tired. So you guys have a wonderful Easter. I was just... Something's up because it's Easter weekend. You know? So just let it be. Leave all the creators alone and their kids. That's all I ask.
Good morning, Mama Wojo.
I love you guys.
Yes.
I'm truly sorry for anything that's happened.
Nightingale News.
And I love CB. I love his mom.
Nightingale News. We are going to be doing a deep dive next week on that. So stay tuned. This one was this morning, Krissa. About an hour before I came on. Let me look for a second, see if she's done anything else. Yeah, this was the last live she did. Yes, Mrs. Alice, we have a really good chat here. We have a really good group of people in here. Good morning, Jennifer Positivity. We've got about 2 minutes.
Things are going to work out. I just know it. So I'm off the internet, meaning I'm not doing lives. You can text me. That's it. I'm off of all social media platforms, meaning you can text me and maybe I'll respond. But on my regular phone, you can text all you want. It's fine. You can also do *67 1513 and then my new number. That's it. Let's see what deal with her issues legally. I'm really tired, so I'm going to hop off. I think I explained everything to you guys the best I can. Obviously, we have the FBI involved, so it just needs to be left alone. All of it. Everything will work out the way that it should. Even after what John did last night. So.
Oh, wow.
I love all you guys. I'm going to go to bed. You guys have a happy Easter. And, yeah. Love you guys. Huh. And thank you for everybody that supported me. I don't see many hearts, so I'm clearly not fan favorite, but have a good weekend.
Not fan favorite. I can, if you guys want to see that now, I can go over there and grab it. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, there it is. 1 second. Let me get to it. All right, there it is. Also, this chat is a very nice chat, and you can imagine some of the chats I see. Oh, I know, Christopher, I know. It's craziness. All right, let me share my screen. Take that off. Take that off the screen. Yes, Genesee Whiskey, we've seen that. All right, here's the
Just
cop.
driving there. Can I fast forward? Okay, 5 seconds. Beautiful streets of Ohio.
Is she woke now? She just woke up.
Hello.
And the
Good, how are
lady
you?
there, that is the crisis intervention lady that met the cops there to make sure Jen was in her right mind, and she's obviously not, and they still leave her there.
We were just out here on Monday.
Okay.
I think you guys might have been out with us too. Roommate called, just complaining that she was out
you guys
of
hear
control.
it?
I guess hitting him, accusing him of raping her, and his son also accused. I asked if there had been any drug usage. They said no, just the ones that she's prescribed. So I'm not too sure, actually, other than that.
They were out here frequently with her like, all the time.
Gotcha. Hi. Alright, we can go through the screen. Process. I'm calling my virtual counselor right now. I'm waiting in line. Perfect. Did you call him yesterday? I did not. Okay. This is because of mine. You're the crisis lady that's supposed to take me away. I'm not going to take you away. I'm going to take
You're the crisis lady that's supposed to take me away.
me away for. This guy right here, he's
She should have taken him away. Did she? Lord have
the
mercy.
problem. His nephew raped me.
Okay.
Have you been here before?
No.
Okay. Thank
It'd be
you.
nice to get a cop that has been here before, because they know the
Jesse, he's
situation.
okay here.
Which
Everybody's
is why he
okay
doesn't
here
have the
as long
situation.
as
She
they're
doesn't even know.
respectful.
And you caused the problem
I
because
did
your
not cause the
nephew
problem.
Okay,
raped
sir,
me.
step over here.
I woke up, she woke me up this morning. She missed her therapy appointment tomorrow. So instead of calling and rescheduling, she starts flipping out, calling me names. My son's tried to rape her. Everybody's tried to rape her. She's been doing this. Everybody's tried to rape her. Or the last couple days.
You hear that? We've heard that a lot too. We've heard that a lot too. Everybody has violated her. Hello, all the new people coming in. Hello, hello, welcome. I know, Jesse, I know. I'm just putting it out there for everybody. I do have a lot of new subscribers the past couple of weeks, so I just like to put it out there and make it known. Welcome, everybody. Hello, Camden. Miss Mona.
Just really quickly, trigger warning. This was recorded March 29th was this. This is the day that she accused Mike of RAing her. And trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I'm going to have to put that up, but I'm going to try not to interrupt it too much in case anyone needs it for any reason. I would like to point out, while he looks fine, and I'm not doing it to make fun of him, Jen has lied about certain things, like Mike's got his teeth fixed and certain things like that. Keep in mind, the teeth are because she's knocked them out.
Yes, exactly.
And he's admitted that, she's admitted that, and we just heard that right. Like, she has been hitting him. He tells the cop that. He tells the cop that she's kicked him in the leg later on, and we all know that she didn't go to jail. So someone needs to keep this for legality reasons in case something does happen.
These internet people, she's been waking up. Keaton's dad was dead. Rick, his brother, was dead. Nobody's dead. She freaked out. Yesterday, someone, the internet people, she was on the phone with her friend Napa, with Jenny. And one of these internet people texted her, and she told her, and she started freaking out that her daughter was dead, her son was dead. She doesn't have a grip of reality right now. And this is every day.
His nephew raped me. His nephew
And I think I talked him out of taking her to...
Y'all hear that?
Wow. He's
few
in
days
Dayton
ago.
right now, and he's on the
I think I
run
talked him out of taking her to get help a few days ago. Yeah.
because his nephew raped me because of this
Why would he talk them out of taking her to get help? Why, Mike? Why?
man right here because he's raped me too.
Yeah, see, everybody's raped her.
He actually tried to have sex with me last night. And that's
She
why
doesn't know what
all this
reality
knows.
really is anymore. It's just the internet.
Vicky, this is a nice woman because Michael tried to rape me. Michael Lennon tried to rape me. I'm trying to get him evicted off
What's
of
your
my
name?
property.
L-E-H
The
and I-G?
cop is over there.
L-E-H.
Look at that guy right there. So you have an indication of who he is. He's a thug.
See, she's on a live now. She's putting us on a live.
It's not even about the cop. It's about me.
Nobody wants to be on your live.
And we played this live right after this happened that day.
Do I seem like I'm okay?
You don't have permission to put us on there.
45 show us out at 45.
What's your phone number?
513-609.
Hello, BB from VA. Hello.
Oh, yeah, I can reschedule it. I'm going to do that today. Their office is over.
Whew, that was close. I knew I had to catch it.
Oh, you see that? Now she can call him. She could have called him in the first place instead of doing all this.
So you called lower prices?
Exactly, Mrs. Alice. It's hard to respect Mike now because he won't get her the help she needs. I so wish he would step up. Yes. They would be totally different if this was a man. Yes, exactly, Mona. You're right. Many times, Kendon. We've seen this persona many times. The man Mike loves Jen, but when you love someone, you help them. Yes, exactly. If you see the person you love is struggling with something, you do everything you can to help them. Exactly.
Yes, I did. They were here a few days ago. I think I said a couple things that kept them from taking her. She really needs help. When you want to ask her daughter will tell you the same thing.
So, yes, that's Michael telling them that she really needs help. So, just FYI, that has definitely been stated by Michael. It's been questioned. It is madness. You'll see at the end, the cop basically tells him that.
Where's her daughter? Inside.
I have known
You want me to get her?
Michael,
17.
sponged off of me when his wife lived here in Ohio. Her name is Brandy Lennox. She's his wife. And his son also was inappropriate with my child.
See what I mean?
She's an adult and she's moved out.
How long you guys been married?
Too long.
12, 13 years.
They've been together 12 or 13 years, guys.
Because he knew about his
13
cousin.
years, what? That we've lived together.
When Clint first met Jen, she was nowhere like this. She was somewhat sane. She has 2 dogs, Christopher, 2 dogs. She does not take care of them. They never see the light of day. They use the bathroom in the house. Her daughter called the dog's nails were so long, the daughter said they looked like Wolverine nails. They were so long. And she had one of the dogs on a live the other day. She was holding it, and you can see the nails were ungodly long. They are not cared for.
My daughter's 17. She's totally fine. She's very tired of it, yeah. She has social anxiety, and her own father actually is a part of this because her dad.
Everybody's out to get her.
I should have made him eat her. I didn't know. He's a drug addict. Is what he is. His name is Sean Rutherford. No, not at all. Because our order says that she is not supposed to be around him. Get it? He's broken the law, and he's a junkie. The only good person in that situation would be Shonda Dunn, and she is in Amelia, meaning she's one of my best friends. I don't think she wants to hang out. She actually has a family member that's died. I'm fine.
Talk about Cadence's uncle.
It's Roby back 3-3, rush 1.
She really needs help. I can't believe it.
I'm getting through it. That's the thing. I lost my mother, and all I want to do is get her buried
Yes,
over at
Christopher,
Mount
yes.
Moriah. A poor lady named Julie Steinke, she's being harassed. Terry Lynn is being harassed. We just want to be able to mourn privately. You get what I'm saying? Because of problematic people like him.
Alice says she does have kidney issues and she's been on lithium for years, but a person can't be on lithium for years without it affecting your kidneys, so the doctor cut her dosage down. Wow. And the soda's not helping either, exactly. Yeah, if she goes to court for contempt, she may be court-ordered to treatment. Yes, or 30 days in jail. I think that might help her a little bit too. Yes, Christopher, I take my dogs to the vet and get theirs cut. Piper, my Yorkie, her nails are all black, so I'm scared to touch them. And then the new dog, the English Bulldog, she's just too crazy for me to even try Well, she don't need hers cut yet, but. Good morning, Adam. Yes, Alice, it's definitely sad.
My mom passed a year
So what all precipitated you calling over crisis? Her freaking out and getting out of reality. Talking about everybody's tried to rape her or everybody's done this to her, everybody's out to get her. All because she missed her appointment that she could have just called instead of doing all this. She missed the appointment yesterday.
Tried to do that, and the only other person is my true love.
Oh, the one you also said raped you, right?
He didn't rape me.
But that's not what's all over the internet.
But can you please ask him to go farther away from me?
Also, I have a body cam footage that I also received from January 13th where I think it's the first time the police ever show up. I don't think anyone's seen it. I think we see a different angle from a different body cam possibly, or live around that time. But she definitely tries to report it, and she does it on camera. So that's a lie, Jen. And people need to see that, because you are lying about so many things that if there is even a lick of evidence of one of the lies, people need to see it. You need to be held accountable. You need to stop. You need to get help. Truly. Or not. It's not my business, but the state of Ohio should do something about this.
52 checkup.
I'm going
I'm gonna see if this person will pick up. Once the other officer gets here, I'll step inside and talk to her daughter. Just so you can kind of keep an eye on them.
P's and Q's, I'm like so behind in this thing. You say the daughter has no social skills. That's what we believe, but it's not true. She sounds more adult than Jen when she comes up here in a little bit.
That's very true.
I was literally shocked.
I was also shocked that her daughter has better social skills and speaks more like an adult than Jen does. She does. We'll see in a minute. It blurs her out. You cannot see her face, but you hear her voice. Yeah, Alice, I don't like to be an adult either. I don't like to, have to go get these things done, but that's what adults do. That's what adults do. You take care of yourself. You take care of the things that need to be done. And she never, ever has had to do these things. There's always been a man or somebody to do it for her. But she needs to stand on her own 2 feet, be a woman, be an adult, and do it herself.
And the time I've talked to her on the phone, one time when Jen slammed it, like shoved the phone in her face. It was like, talk about cats or something crazy. And I was like, just nod and look like we're talking, like, how you doing? I know, my mom was crazy. Like, she's just laughed, and then her mom took the phone back. Like, my mom used to do that to me. March 29th. Let's continue. Oh, it's a lot.
Hold on. Sophie, not sure if you saw my question, but is the crisis woman's name listed in the FOIA? Do you know? I don't know, but I would assume that it would be, because she was part of the report. You know what I mean? She was there and she talked to Jen, so I'm sure that her name is probably listed on there. I have not seen the FOIA, but I'm sure it's there. No, I didn't see your question before. I'm sorry.
Probably going to answer because she's mad at her. I'm going to say this person can verify everything. This person here has been trying to convince her to get help with me. I guess she's not going to answer.
They thought what they're saying is actually they're not putting me down.
You want to hang out here? I want to go in with him and talk to the daughter real quick just to see what's going on.
I want to point out just really quick that the daughter is going to come up here at any minute. Again, as soon as they enter the door, you can't see her. You can't see her at all, ever. But you are going to hear her. She's very well allocated in the way she speaks. But her, opinion needs to be out there. I don't know why they failed her. But, she loves her mom, you can tell. But anyways, that's not my opinion to have. Let's listen. Trigger warning for those who need it.
Yeah. Just kind of keep an eye on them. Yep.
I was out here the other day when
Camden.
here came and got the vehicle.
This is from.
He had mentioned Napa earlier to the police, so I'm assuming that's who he was referring to. Yes, Jennifer Positivity about Napa.
March 29th. The date on there is the date that I downloaded it.
Yeah, I lost my job, so I her calling my job.
Okay.
I lost my job because she called my job. You hear that?
Hello. Come here.
Sorry, I look like a mess. I haven't taken a shower yet.
And you are?
Your daughter.
You want me to shut up?
What's your name?
Here.
Rutherford. What's your date of birth?
And those are her yappy dogs, not mine.
So what's going on today?
Oh man.
Hi, TFS. Good morning.
I can.
I already have it. I didn't hear it in your words.
She woke me up and immediately she was like, I miss my.
Hold on, I'm going to answer Canbon's question, then I'm not going to interrupt it the whole time the daughter is talking. In Jen's live last night, she said that she had spoken to Napa. I don't know if she really did, but that's what she said.
And then she ended up calling the office. And
this was March 29th, Jesse.
And all this stuff, and that his nephew raped her, which, no, that did not happen. But it's been like this for a few days now. That's why they were here yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before. But they were planning on taking her, like from what I heard. But
thank you, Christopher. I'm glad you enjoyed.
So I don't know what changed.
Yeah, 24. Negative. We'll call on Brian Lee.
So how is her, I mean, I know it's the first time I've been here and the other officer has, but I mean, what's going on differently today than any other day? Or
kind of like this every day, like just arguing, and she doesn't really. You can't really tell her that she's wrong or that she's basically telling a lie. That's what she does. Like, she lies about stuff, and if you disagree with her, she'll scream at you or threaten you, kick you out. Yes, like I got a bruise on the back of my leg. I've had her threaten me multiple times because I won't, agree and, believe her lies. Like, she's gonna send me to juvenile, I'm going into foster care, inpatient. Like, she's
everybody's getting put in jail.
Like, a few days ago, she literally called 911 and tried to tell them I was suicidal. Like, no, just because I wouldn't, back her up on stuff. But
it's so sad.
It's hard to, I just don't agree with her. I think she needs help. She just lies about stuff. I don't want to say she's delusional, but
one of the biggest factors is this internet shit that she does, and the people she's involved with on the internet.
She was off the internet for a few days, but
she
went right back on it.
3 or 4 days, she was great fun.
So I'm not sure if that's like a contributing factor, but I wouldn't be surprised, because. So she is about to sound more mature than all of us, by the way, and she's going to kind of diss all of us at the same time, which she has every right to. She really does. But I want to point out that she was doing great. He didn't need to add in that the internet people are the problem, because it really distracts from everything she was saying. And you're going to hear that in a second. And that really fucking bothered me. And I had to say something. Let her talk. You had your chance, Mike. Shut the fuck up.
I agree.
Now you're focusing on the internet. You're making it seem like there's maybe a little validity to what she's saying. I don't know. Maybe if you stop backing up her bullshit with the internet, because she's a grown ass adult, she just shouldn't look at it. You know what I mean? She's blatantly attacking a lot of us. Yeah. Threatening us. We have every right to record it, and we have every right to commentate on it because YouTube makes us. I would much rather just play her shit and not say a word.
Yeah,
I don't really have a choice. And when I have to say something, it's not going to be nice. Sorry. I've been relatively nice, and I'm still going to keep it relatively classy as much as I can. But I just have to say that. Anyways, let's continue listening.
I totally agree with everything that MZ just said. He needs to stop blaming this on the internet because it's not the internet that's the main problem here. The main problem is Jen's behaviors. It's on and off the internet. and Mike was making it about him, and this needs to be about the daughter, her words, her feelings, how she's being treated. Hello, Jojo. You're fine. You're fine. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Vince rescued her and her 3 small children from a hotel. He raised them and supported them financially for 16 years. She is an ungrateful bitch. I totally agree. Totally agree. I was going to stay in the bushes, but if you're reading this, honey, you're a kind, amazing young woman. Yes, yes, young woman that is speaking to the police right now in this video. You are an amazing, young, strong woman.
Actually, rewind it back like another 20 seconds.
Right, Camden.
Be surprised. I'm not right back on it. I think she needs help. She just lies about stuff. I don't want to say she's delusional, but
One of the biggest factors is this internet shit that she does, and the people she's involved with on the internet.
she was off the internet for a few days, but
Yeah, I got her off
she went
for
right back
3 or
on
4
it.
days. She was great, fine.
So I'm not sure if that's like a contributing factor, but I wouldn't be surprised. Because the space she's on, it's just filled with negativity and drama like all the time. That's the people she hangs out with. That's pretty much what it is every single day. It's basically like a bunch of high schoolers.
What is she doing on the internet? What do you?
Oh man, she just
Mostly bashing people.
he could probably tell you more.
On what?
Some of it's reactive. Instagram
Christopher.
Yeah, she deleted her Instagram.
She deletes some of the
Not
stuff she's
Instagram,
done
her
because she
YouTube,
knows
but
she does know what she's on. Some of the stuff she says and does is wrong, so she doesn't save them.
she told me that I needed to deactivate her TikTok and her Instagram, but then she wanted it back like a few days ago. So yeah, I probably should have just deleted it. Because then she wouldn't have all the followers to listen to her.
And some of them actually get the shit.
And
Yeah. A lot of the people who watch her, they're not even, fans of her. They're just, it's like they're watching a circus,
Mm-hmm. Well, they feed the...
yes, we are watching a circus. I am part of the circus. I am part of the circus act. But if Jen thinks that her daughter does not watch all of this from time to time, she's crazy. She's crazier than I thought. I know this young woman has been very curious before, because I'm sure she hears all the rants and everything that Jen yells on the internet. And she's been curious, and she's watched from time to time. I'm almost positive.
fire.
Yeah.
Like, some of it is that she's reactive to some of these creators, as they call themselves, saying shit about her.
Because
But-
even these
And some of it is
creators,
reactive, but when she gets started, it doesn't matter who it is. If it pops in her head, she says it.
yeah, but even these creators, they know she has, I don't want to say mental issues.
Yes, that's why they pick on her. They can get
Yeah, they
reactions.
pick on her.
They don't have content. And their
record
content is
her,
bashing
they-
her, making fun of her, so they keep poking her to get a reaction.
Yeah,
so they
it's
have
a
more
complicated
content.
Situation. I'm
Like
sorry.
the body cam's gonna be on one of these people's lives tonight or tomorrow, whenever it becomes available.
Good morning,
Got
married
body cams
guy's
all over the
wife.
internet.
Welcome.
For being here.
What
Yes, Camden.
So what's your baseline? Or
Good
whatever,
morning,
but
Yorkville
morality,
Charlie.
She
Welcome.
dated the daytime.
Nice
Between
to
her,
see you
between
today.
her mom and dad, a year apart, and then about 6 months after the year anniversary of her mom.
Right, Camden.
got in this
Let the
point
daughter
that she said she's
speak.
marrying, broke up. And it was not nice. And yesterday she actually just last night she just got served a year protection order. So that's going to be part of it. The internet's I think the internet's a big part of it.
That's also one of her delusions. She genuinely thinks she's gonna get married with him, that they're gonna get back together, but she treated him horribly. That's why he left. But I don't have the heart to tell her, it's just not
Well,
gonna,
that
not gonna listen.
the outburst that would cause.
Yeah.
She ever made any threats of harm
Yeah.
today?
Today, no.
Okay.
The only threat she's made is call the cops on her, have her put in juvenile, and call the cops to have me removed.
I don't even know what I would go to juvenile for. I haven't done anything.
And that was today or another?
This morning, as soon as she woke
Pretty
us
much
up.
every day.
Right.
Yeah, you don't
Christina.
agree with her.
Right, Christina, you're exactly right. Good morning and welcome. They make it seem like it's an internet issue, not a life problem. I don't believe she is normal when the internet is off, just my opinion. No, I believe she is the same person on and off, because we seen when she went to the police station in January how she acted there. And we seen a few weeks ago whenever she went to report Clint's car stolen, how she acted there. And it's no different from how she acts whenever she's online. She is the same person on and off. You're exactly right.
But I'm also Christian, but I'm a Catholic. I think Michael's a Christian.
Yes, exactly, Jesse Roth. Yes.
Michael's a Christian. You got to go to church plans for Easter Sunday? Mike wants to go, but I'm...
Yeah.
Man, that lady right now, after watching that again, she take a pause, and she's like, do you have any trips for Easter Sunday? No, tape her mouth with duct tape and get her the fuck out of there.
Yes.
Like, she's ruining these people's lives. The child is clearly well more mature than any of us, or at least more mature than me. And I'm pretty self-sufficient. So I'm not saying she should be on her own, but, you know, I had family take over power of attorney me. You're younger than her. So, like, oh my God, they just keep failing her. Anyways, we still have another.
Yes, the system is completely failing the daughter. Jen is not Catholic. No, she's not. She doesn't even know which saint is on a charm around her neck. Absolutely. And let me go back up here to what Jesse Roth said. You guys have been chatting. This is why we, in general, need to try and be kind when we can. Joking is one thing once in a while, but in reality, we don't really know what people are dealing with. Exactly. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And that's why, you know, when new people come into my chat, like we had a discussion with somebody yesterday that tried to tell me, you know, freedom of speech and they'll speak how they want in my chat. No. I don't want bullying and body shaming and look shaming and all these things in my chat. I don't. Because it hits people in a certain spot that I don't want to be hit. Does that make sense? So yes. Valid points, exactly. She tries to make Clint seem like he's unable to run his own life because of his quote-unquote condition. Exactly. Clint is very capable of running his life. He did it for 40 years before he met, or however Clint is, before he met Jen. I mean, he's running his life now on his own like a big boy. You know? Yes, Clint needs to call on her. She's going to try and file again about the car. She's been looking for him. She has. She's been looking for him and says that, you know, we'll ask Mike, is Clint sleeping? Or is Clint at work? Whatever. Like, how do you know this? How do you know this? Hopefully his schedule has changed. But how do you know this? And yet, day before yesterday, she said that she was going to go back to the police department and try and file a complaint saying the car was stolen again.
For 10 minutes. I'm so sorry to her kids that they won't do anything.
I'm going to go. Okay. You can go to like a Christian church, or I'm probably going to across the street at St. Thomas. Oh, that would be nice. And I'm going to go with you. Oh, wait. He doesn't know if he's going to go.
Everybody rate me. His son raped her.
Is the girl okay?
Huh?
Is my daughter okay? Thank you. I told you the hearing, why it's going on is because they're in litigation. Gotcha. And they wanted to, and I wanted to be done. And today it should be done. But if it's not, I just have to go to court, and then I'll let the court take because if it's a protection order, it'll be the whole 5 years. Okay. And I'm fine with that. Yeah, litigation can take some time sometimes. Yes, but my hearing is on the 28th, and I want to get it taken care of. So if I just have my attorney take care of it, it'll be taken care of. The 28th of March or April? Yes.
Yes, Mrs. Alice, thank you.
Yeah.
You gotta get yourself done. And the cops are tired of it.
Exactly.
You get a what?
Exactly, Larry G. Exactly.
He's not laughing because he probably doesn't even know me. Do you know me?
No, ma'am, I don't.
See? He doesn't know me.
Yep.
Mike, there's no need for this.
There was a need for you to get up and...
Exactly.
There's not a need to argue. Okay, just quiet, please. Silence is bliss. You're trying, so stop. Do
The
you
last
understand what
time
I'm
I
saying?
saw something on her was when she
About
was
what?
sitting in the
Silence
police
is bliss.
station, and at the same time I was. Yeah.
Michael.
No, this is not live. This was body cam footage from March 29th.
Guess who's live again? If you have earbuds on or anything, you guys need to like listen to this part because this is the most telling part beyond the other part, and it's just all so fucking sad. Especially if anyone's talking to his family, like y'all need to watch this. 90% sure because the first time I watched it, it was very low volume, but I think he said he's tried to leave a couple times and she's caught him.
Yep.
So let's listen. Trigger warning.
I don't tell you. Obviously, so you get yourself out of the situation probably is better for you.
My son's
He's
not.
okay.
My son's not here.
No,
He's an adult.
he's okay.
Just that's three.
Just the three. Yeah. I mean, the best thing you probably do is just get yourself out of the situation because, obviously she was, you're the closest person to her to attack or lash out to if she has an issue.
And that's why I worry about leaving her, because of Gators.
So, but, yeah, I don't know.
53,
I've actually tried to leave a couple times.
46 and 53.
But what?
You can
I'd have to have
notify
y'all here to leave.
citizens make contact with Penny Adler at
I'd have to have y'all here to leave.
4582 Shepherd
I've tried
Road.
a couple times.
Reference to death
Yeah, peacemaker,
notification.
come get your stuff and leave. Or she's
Advisor,
not here, she's
reference
gone
her
somewhere. Leave her.
Brother passing
Never
away.
leave, that's the problem.
Details are in the call that we
Is there
have.
therapy appointments online?
And they have a
Yeah.
number listed in the call to give her in case she has any questions.
I don't know, honestly.
I understand.
Is there certain things that they have more control than we do.
Right.
For us, there's specific things that have to be taken.
I get it.
Good morning.
Jessica right now be presenting on herself. I know. Probably up by the bed.
I just, like I said, it's the first time I ever dealt with it, so I see the I know we've been out here for multiple times or stuff, but I personally have never dealt with it.
Right.
I was trying to get an idea what the baseline was.
I understand.
But I know the crisis is involved, and obviously, the more involved they are, the bigger the things they can build and help that they can provide. But they've got more, they're the professionals, they've got more avenues,
They're
things
trained
to
to do
do,
it.
things to do that we can't,
They're trained to ask certain questions.
It's not even that questions, it's just things that they can put recommendations and stuff for is well beyond what we can.
Right.
Us, self-harm, attempts of self-harm, threats of self-harm, can't take care of themselves.
What can I do to help you out? All right, man. Thank you.
So I know it's already hard unless she's got something, but she's not acting like she has anything for the day other than trying to mediate the situation
Right.
to resolve it for the day anyway. But it seems to be a daily occurrence.
Just about, like I said, when I had her off the internet for 3 or 4 days, she was fine. One of these people off the internet texted her that somebody said they did this, and she just couldn't wait to get back on, and it's gotten worse and worse.
Yeah. Well, it definitely doesn't help.
He's got nothing.
Huh?
He's got nothing to take her on.
We
don't either.
I said, from our standpoint, we have nothing.
Yeah.
Like I said, they have more things that they can do, but judging by her
He just said we've got nothing to take her in on. Wow.
actions and stuff, I'm thinking that she doesn't have anything.
I guess they came out Monday too, she said, and talked to her. They had nothing to do with her.
Yeah, he said something the other day that they almost took her, but then he changed the way they did it. He was mad that we didn't. I don't know what.
Yeah, I wasn't here. So,
Well, I do have to.
yeah, I guess we just carry her until the next time.
Huh?
Our criteria.
No, I told him, I said, this is what we have to have. And she's obviously no threats today and nothing.
Right.
Apparently she was into this thing on the internet. She's on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. They can send videos, they go back and forth. People say stuff about her and she's wrong.
Thank you, Christopher. Thank you so much.
They said when they cut her off the internet for 3 or 4 days, she said.
Thank you very much, Christopher. And for everybody that's watching, listening, if you are not subscribed and you like the content that I'm giving you, if I'm keeping you company on an early Saturday morning, subscribe. Hit the like button, ring the bell so you know every time that I go live. I appreciate you being here.
She was great.
The only thing that I'm on.
She got back on. She started acting up again. Acting out.
This is my last month of
Well,
value.
yeah, I don't know.
And then my next will be Saturday. It's the only one. You know how you get the mouse for the medication? That's stupid to get that because all it does is show you how it metabolizes in your system. See, I could be a doctor. You know what my dream is to be? Is to be a damn interrogator for them.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you think I would be the best interrogator? Not even kidding. I would have a pack of cigarettes out.
Thanks a lot.
Pack of cigarettes, definitely.
You put a pack of cigarettes out, you put a dark pop, they come in, I walk in, I'm sexy as hell, you know it, because I'll have a button-on shirt, a pencil in my hair, and I just sit there, and I go, like I would be Mr. Down. You know what I'm saying? For the Gary Colbison? I'd be like, you have about 2 seconds to tell the truth. And then they'll cry like a bitch. Don't you think I could do
I'll
that?
try that.
You can't because you're not a female. But if it's you, you just go in and say, listen, you're going to fucking jail.
Yeah.
So tell the fucking truth, and then you're not, and then I get to have... You end up in prison, you stupid son of a bitch, because you're wasting my fucking time, right? Thank you. Did I get an amen?
Amen.
Thank you.
All right, well.
So we're all in agreement that Jen's the shit today. I win, right? Every fucking day. The cops love me, but they don't like coming here.
Well,
Meaning,
yeah, I mean,
when Officer Brewer died and it was Wade Wen, yeah. Believe you me, not a good day for anybody, correct? Yeah. Many were crying.
I'm surprised they didn't high five
A
her.
very good friend of mine, Mr. Sevkins. And I'm leaving it at that.
all right, well, what, you're going to call your therapist, you're going to reschedule your therapy appointment,
Yep.
call your friends.
And if you see it, you would know that I'm tapering off the cigarettes because I'm beeping.
All right.
Not as good, but
Yeah.
And you and Mike are going to stay separated for a little bit?
probably about 2 seconds because he just up and down like a freaking heart monitor.
Well, hopefully if he's in there, you can stay in there for a while. It's nice out here, you can stay out here.
You know I'm gonna stay out here.
Fair enough.
Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the cemetery and set up my son.
Okay, do that.
Can I please have?
I gave you a...
No, you didn't. You did not.
He gave you a fist bump.
Oh,
He gave you a
now
fist
it comes
bump.
down to you.
He did it.
Who's the trouble now?
I gave her the rock. You gotta get, remember, I gave you one.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
another one. I can't give you a hug.
You don't
We're
want
not
to hug you
allowed.
either. Fist bump.
We're not
In
allowed.
my life. You won't. You will. Nice to meet you, sir. You ready to fist bump with me?
Yep.
Welcome.
Good luck.
Alrighty. Yep, she's right back online. No, she's not going to do shit that she should do yet again. No, she's not. They are complete morons. I agree. Yeah. And I watched that early this morning when I got it. I was half asleep and I was like,
So yeah,
I
that's that, guys.
was back and forth, but I feel like it does more good than harm being out there. But
That's that one. So yeah, let's see. And then to let's see. Yes, she did. Let me go back up and try and find Savage's other message. There we go. Savage says, Alice, she started stalking and harassing me in 2020. I left the internet for a year and a half and she never stopped. She never, I can attest to that. She never stopped talking about Savage. Never, never, never. And then Savage says, she tried to get me fired from my career. She took out a bogus TPO on me and cost me over $3,000, and she still hasn't stopped. Still hasn't stopped. And let's see here if this has downloaded. Yes, it has. Let me upload this to my YouTube. I thought I had it on there already, but I guess I don't. And it is immediately after this police call. She they went, you know, she was supposed to stay outside or go to the cemetery or whatever. They were supposed to separate for a few hours, right? Well, she immediately went in the house as soon as, well, the police hadn't even left the parking lot yet, let's be honest. And she went inside. Hello, legally speaking. Hello. And she went inside and she turned on music and she started dirty dancing in front of Mike. Good morning, Wind Whispers. Just got done watching the last live. Thank you. And she went inside. For a man that was supposed to have tried to argue the night before, you're going to go inside right after the police leave and start dirty dancing in front of him? And she looks like a monkey. Yes, Savage, you are a responsible single mother who actually takes care of her children. Exactly, you are. Good morning, GB's missing brain. Good morning. I'm currently hiding in my bathroom from 4 grands and their parents. This mama needs a 10-minute break. Girlfriend, I got you. I got you. See, it's uploading. Let's see here. I'm just going through the comments. Custo Von Clem, thank you very much for coming in. You're new. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Larry G, you're new. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Yes, they are also evicted. They have to be out of that apartment by April 30th. And today is what, the 8th? And they haven't started looking for a place to live. They haven't started packing or even cleaning up around the place. They haven't done anything. Yes, the love bombing, Nightingale, the love bombing. Yeah, the tough Ohio PD won't hug or help you. Yes. Her meds are not working. She said she was tapering herself down off of the medicine, Mrs. Alice. I think last week when she said she was pregnant, she also said that she was tapering herself down off of her meds. Yeah, that's why we say that Ohio PD are useless. Useless. Yeah, Alice Savage has been through a lot with Jen Bailey. A lot. She gave Savage hell. Unlike her, she goes for people's employment, something she knows nothing about. Yes. I'm thinking so, Yorkville Charlie. I'm thinking that's why Mike is still there. Because in that body cam footage, he said that he's tried to leave and she won't let him. That when he does leave, he's going to have to get the police involved. And if he does leave, he's worried for the child, which the child is 17 years old, getting very close to 18. So I'm hoping that they can kind of both split at the same time when she turns 18. Mike can leave, she can leave, and then Jen is just like left hanging by herself. And that's what needs to happen, in my opinion. My opinion. Yes, 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 Alice. This shows everybody how Jen is and always has been. Savage is a very good example of it. You're right, Mona. You're very right. Jesse, I totally know what you're saying. I have struggled a lot with what you're saying, but I've seen enough at this point to know that nothing that anyone says or does makes a difference. That's exactly right. You're very right. Dirty Dancing Jen, that's right. Let me see. Nobody puts Jenny in the corner. Let me see if this is... Okay, it's up. Good morning, Sylvie. Good morning. Good morning, Daisy girl. Okay, the video is uploaded. I'm going to show you guys the beginning of it. When right after the police left, she ended a live, and then she immediately went live again. and there is music playing, so I'm going to have to mute it, but I just want to show you guys the way she's acting as soon as the police leave. Hold on a second. I'm going to have to go out of YouTube and go back in YouTube. Okay. Just kind of close some of these tabs so I don't get confused when I'm trying to share my screen. Alright guys, here it is. Let me remove the comments. We can see the whole screen. And when she starts playing the music, I'm going to mute it, but you can still see how she acts right after the police leave when she said that Mike tried to R her the night before.
Now give me your number and I'll call. Hold on. Hold on.
You know what he's talking about.
Oh, and you guys, please do me a favor. Do not mention anybody on my order. Don't do it, because if you do, you'll get in a lot of trouble. And D, I just got an email today. It looks like there was an error made in your little thing.
Good luck, Savage.
So if you would just shut the fuck up, which you won't, because I still hear you running your mouth. Not so much Sly. I'm not. Sylvia Goldberg.
Watch her. This is right after the police leave, and Mike is right there. She doesn't seem to be scared of somebody R-ing her now, does she? She looks like a woman that's scared for her life right now, don't she? She's so scared that she's going to be R-ed by Mike again, or he's going to try to again, right? Yes, Daisy girl, I agree. She's so scared that somebody's going to try and R her again, right after the cops leave. She's afraid for her life so much that she had to call the police because Mike tried to R her the night before. This doesn't look like a woman that's scared of being R'd. She looks like a monkey dancing. What are they, orangutans that have the really long arms? Right, Savage. She's so scared for her life. Everybody except for her, right, married guy's wife? Everybody's in trouble but her. Legally speaking. How can she lie about R, just not on, makes a mockery of SA victims, but she doesn't care. She doesn't care. Look at her. This is the woman that just called the police for a report that her roommate tried to R her. And the roommate that she said was trying to do this to her is in the same room as her right now. Yeah, she's a different person every day, right, Cheryl? Hello, welcome. She thinks she's something else. I think she's done. Yeah, I think she's done. So yeah, that's what happened as soon as the police left. Yes, wind whispers. All the time. Wait a minute. There it goes. All the time, every day for the past week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, she has said that this person and that person tried to R her. This one was inappropriate. Everybody wants to get her pregnant and all these things. Yeah, I believe she was trying to put the moves on the cops, Debbie. I really do. One would think making a false R report would have been enough to take her in that one day. They don't let you make false reports where I live here either. Yes, Simply Blonde. Hello and welcome. Happy Saturday. She will not stop until Clint comes back or Clint files charges for breaking the protection order and the judge forces her to get help. I'm afraid someone is really going to get hurt. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, she told Clint to get home. Or she was going to get him. She told him he needs to come home now because she's not going to be homeless. She's not going to be homeless, so he needs to come and get her. That's what she said last week. Wow. Wow. Really? Too much for trying. I don't know how to bake right. It's where you're forced to get help, Alice. When a 5150 or a Baker Act, you're forced to get help. Yeah, it must be fantastic to always be right. Have men pay all the bills, never care for anything but myself. Honestly, I couldn't be like that. Me neither. Me neither. I like taking care of people. I like helping people. I like doing things for people. You know, like I don't have to have my husband's dinner ready when he gets home from work and, you know, the house clean and everything taken. I don't have to do all that, but I do that because I want to. Because he works so hard all day long. I would feel like a piece of crap if I didn't do anything around here. You know, I would feel horrible about it. I was wondering that too, Cheryl. Are they not doing anything about the daughter because she is 17? If she was 12, would it be different? I don't know. The best thing that would help her is her son getting contempt of court order. He did that yesterday, Luli. He did that yesterday. She was live and there was a knock on the door and it was the police and they served her with papers from her son for a contempt of court. That did happen yesterday. That happened yesterday. Let me get that one turned off here. And we'll see what else we got. We'll see what else we got. Hold on. He is home at his home and only his home. Thank goodness, Alice. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Take care of that. There's always got to be that one troll, right? Always got to be that one. Service is horrible. Have an amazing Easter. Haunted Ghost Tube, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us for a little bit today. Sophie, you helping your husband and things make for a good productive home, a good wife should be honored. Yes, I take care of him. He takes care of me. He goes out and works and makes the money, and I stay home and work and take care of everything else. So he has nothing else to worry about besides his job. He is higher up in his company, and he has a lot of responsibility, and stress comes along with that responsibility. And I don't want him to have to worry about anything except for his job. I take care of everything else. Let's see. We do have the one that she did last night, and in the middle of it, or closer to the end, I think, John Yates comes up because she was talking about that mess again with Cody and Clint and whatever. And John came up for like 2 minutes maybe, and she dropped him and she blocked him. And then said, "How dare you speak to me that way," or whatever. And all he was doing was taking up for him and his, him and his husband. That's all he was doing because of Jen's things that she was saying. My niece has a cousin on the other side of the family who had an RO on her ex, and he shot and killed her. 9 to 30, and they still haven't arrested him. Wow! No way, Wind Whispers. No way. Or Nays Mimi. I thought that was Wind Whispers. Nays Mimi. No way. That's crazy, and I'm so sorry for your cousin. Wow. Wow. I think they think it's not enough to harm her or someone else physically yet. Yes, probably so. You back in, Peach? Good morning. I am in London. I was jailed for contempt of court many years ago. Woman's prison is not the one. Yeah. Wow. They actually have public meetings posted on the Attorney General's website. I highly encourage everyone to attend. Awesome. That's awesome to know. That's good to know, Savage. Okay. All right. I'm going to play the one from last night. Whoa, hold on. 1 second. Okay. Thank you, Miss Debbie. I just seen your message. Thank you very much. Okay. I guess I'm going to start the one from last night. Oh, really, Luli? She says, when the court date for contempt is listed, someone can attend an appeal to the court to force Jen into treatment. Take copies of these live streams. Yes, Mona. The police and courts are run separately, so hopefully a judge will be pissed she violated a court order and forces her to get help. We could only hope, right? We could only hope. She needs Dr. Phil in her. That would make Jen's day, her week, her year, if she got Dr. Phil intervention. She's been asking for that for a while now. For a while. All right. Are you going to speak, girlfriend, or what?
Whatever. And then I looked at my foster sister, and I saw her page, and the last time that I talked to her, her name's Kelly. She lives in Warren County, which is really weird, right? Warren County?
I don't know. How is it weird that her foster sister lives in Warren County? I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out, but I doubt it.
And I tried to call my adopted mom. No, well, I call her my adopted mom, but she was my foster mom because my brother was on the spectrum and he went to a school called Frankfurt. So it seems like...
How come everybody she knows except for her is on the spectrum? How come?
Just 99 problems and one person can't do anything. You guys want me to be online all the time. I'm not going to lie about anything. I don't care if I was in a Taiwan prison. I'll tell everybody's business. Lake houses, Santee, Indiana. Yeah, that's my sister Kelly. I got suspended from school because her boyfriend was disgusting. She got into a fist fight with me and we got drunk and all that stuff. Right, Kelly? With your husband, Justin, and then your kid's dad, John Epperson. He's in Florida, too. Isn't that weird? Amber. The cyberbullying ways, and then Siwa is in there having a conniption. What is wrong with her? Oh, my goodness.
Yes,
Thank you.
Shelley.
Siwa is big mad. Someone needs to go out and...
Yes, Shelley. I don't agree with getting Dr. Phil. Jen wants TV exposure. She's been saying she's been trying to get a hold of Channel 12 News. She needs inpatient care, not to be on TV. Legally speaking, thank you so much for the $5 Cash App. As soon as Jen is homeless, she will be in love with any man with a place to live. Amen. Amen. Thank you for the Cash App. Much appreciated.
Board their windows because we have semis plowing through. Hey, you keep your promise, I'll keep my promise. And if you do something, I'll put it together and that's it. Hi, thank you. The truth is the truth. The internet's going to clear all this up. God, whoever thought that people would screw their whole life over for 2/3 of a will? It's so sad. It's almost like a setup. Monday's coming not soon enough.
Legal Monday, guys. Legal
Just had a little
Monday.
chit chat with my daughter. Yeah. She's going to be very closely monitored because she has a smart mouth. And she's not going to speak to the police like that. If she's going to tell the truth, she needs to tell the truth. So I jumped on her about that.
The daughter was not being a smartass with the cops. The cops, she was being totally honest with the cops. She can at least finish a sentence, Jen. She can at least finish a sentence. And the truth hurts. The truth hurts. And your daughter told the truth. She's getting ready to say she's giving her daughter tough love.
That because the police officers don't deserve to be lied to. So, you got to give your kids tough love. And I saw a picture that looked kind of like Jennifer. It was from Mason. But
Tough love. For telling the truth to the police. It's disgusting. Every day is a different reason for everything. It's all about the money with her, exactly. She says that's where Clint lives, in Warren County. Oh, okay, Nightingale News. I didn't know that. Yeah, maybe not TV, and I do agree she needs intense, very intense therapy and inpatient. Maybe he could do it without TV. I don't know, hon. I just feel something has to be done. Exactly, Alice, exactly. And that's the reason that me and AMZ and Siwa are doing this. She needs help. The woman needs help. A lot of her craziness is just an act. Notice how she can jump in and out of craziness depending on who's around. Exactly, Cheryl. Yes. She is money hungry because she has been a kept woman for years. Not anymore. Stand on your own 2 feet and stop living off of others. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. Hello, Penelope. Dr. Phil never renews his license. Not
I'm
surprised.
completely sure it has nothing to do with that.
Welcome,
Frankfurt
Penelope.
Homeschool, it's got, actually there's like celebrities that have been there. A Reds player over at Lake Santee. So I hit my foster sister Kelly up, who I've gotten along with amazingly. The last time I spoke to her was here. My dad died, and she just said, "Oh, sorry, your dad passed."
You know, anybody, you don't have to get along with somebody for them to say, "I'm sorry, your dad passed." If that's all she said to you, she's probably an adult and has respect for herself and morals. And that's what anybody would say. I'm sorry you lost your father. That doesn't mean that you have a good relationship with her. And to who's asked if anybody has contact with her son, Luli, I think that her son was in Siwa's chat the other day, I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly. He's actually a terrible person. Yes, I've heard that he was a horrible person. You should watch Sloane's video on him. I was shocked. Well, we might go over that one day, Penelope. We might do that because I have heard that he is a bad person. And good morning. I'm glad you're here. Yes, and Peach, have a good day. Alice, you need to not worry. She does a lot of this for attention and to play on your heartstrings. You are a wonderful mother, and you and your son are your priority. Yes. Yes, Mrs. Alice, you did everything you could. You have no reason to feel bad for anything or to feel bad for her. You done everything you could. No. He messaged me at like 12:30 and was like, let me read it. I didn't see it. I went and it was gone. I'll message him later and ask if he'll send it to me. At 12:28, I just let Jen have it, is what he said. But no, I did not catch it. I am a retired police officer from Canada. Cheryl, me and you might need to speak on IG. I have some questions. I cannot understand the lack of privacy. FOIAs in Canada, you can't even find out who's incarcerated. I wish it was like that here. I really do.
Her mom is wonderful, but I called her and the phone was shut off. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, okay, Daisy. Well, I might have to get his membership.
And the last that I'd heard is when I talked to Betty, she had told me that my foster dad had pancreatic cancer, and it's just crazy. Hi, Heidi. How are you? What? Y'all want to go about your life and do whatever you want to do and do things that are against the law, so I'll call you on it. I don't care who you are. I don't give a shit. It's pretty damn bad when the FBI's been notified and you clowns are still running your fucking mouth. That really shows who you are as a person and how you feel about your family. Definitely there's some blackmailing going on. Theft, piracy. See what's over there doing a magnificent job, and I guess we should all board up the windows because those beautiful lungs and Puma slides are going to get her everywhere in jail. Prison, actually. Actually, the best thing for her to do would be to go into witness protection. Stop running your mouth. Because everybody that's in there...
She has added piracy to the list now. Wow.
Supporting that, you get in trouble. Just like anything that's going on with my foster family, if they get questioned, you're going to have to tell the truth. I told you, I know of people that are from money. Life insurance policies, it's against the law. VA policies, it's against the law.
No, it's not.
Blackmail, against the law. Theft over $500, against the law.
Oh my God.
What part of it's against the law do you not understand? Listen, I remember when the princess had gotten into an accident. She was trying to get away from paparazzi. Just because somebody was on a weed TV show doesn't make you any better than somebody else. I love him, and I've grown up around a lot of people that seem to have a lot of problems with me. I'm sorry that I was not adopted. What a horrible, horrible person I am. She was not going to do shit. She ain't backing down because she got blackmailed and because she said something very horrible to her son, where he was pounding the ground, and she was very explicitly talking about brain matter being on the wall. I do have the text from Yasmina, and I don't know where Penelope's been, but I do know that she loves dogs, so where have you been, Penelope?
She's
hey,
here,
ACB.
Girlfriend.
If you want to come in here...
Penelope's over here hanging out with us, Jen. That's where she's been.
Then you solve the problem. If you're in Amzi's room watching what she's doing to my minor child, who is kind of grounded right now, and she's been hacked because of Never Love and nobody's striking these channels, then I don't respect you. I'm sorry, I do not. Especially when 2 of the channels have been hacked.
Yes, Penelope, yes.
Yep.
Where you
Everybody
been,
thought that
girlfriend?
he was the R word and the F word, and now you guys want to bring these videos in, and that poor thing told me that he was absolutely terrified. He said Star, Muzz, Siwa, and Napa was brought up, and look how Napa's...
He's terrified of you. That's why he did the videos. Terrified of you. And only
been
you.
acting. Aaron, I want my porn shit off of your page. You've painted my body like 25 years ago. I want an apology.
Yes, Naomi.
Amzie, I would love for you to roll up. The fat ones go down faster. I would kick you in the ankle, metaphorically speaking, but I would never curb stomp you or eat glass, especially since I was bulimic. I mean, obviously, that's completely safe.
I know.
The Coopers are in here. I want them to be left alone. I mean it. Cassie's a wonderful mother. Brady Dominic, you're filth. You will be in prison when I'm done.
Wow.
And the parishes are not a fucking place to play.
Just like Ohio, right? Ohio's no place to play. We've seen what the police do in Ohio, Jen. We're not worried. And this is so important that it skipped the police and went straight to the FBI. I doubt it.
No. We have too many cyber bullies. And I'm going to be that bitch. Until my husband-to-be comes back home.
Cheryl,
and I would really like his mom to put this shit show to an end. Well, my pics shouldn't have been on there anyway. And if you were making money off of them, then you should have given the money back to me. You've been doing this shit for years with Tasha, and I don't appreciate it, Aaron. And then when
yeah, I will. I'm like several hours, but I will drive and I will meet you and we will go and save the daughter. Hashtag save the daughter.
try to call you and your phone's off, that's pretty disrespectful, bro. I've known you. You have been around my kids for a very long fucking time. You are a very disrespectful person. And you're going to end up in jail. And by the way, do you remember why you were called Ninja? Oh, yeah, hiding out in the basement. So shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Velvet Pixie. Don't know who you are, but every Velvet whatever is usually in Sua's room. So what would you like for me to help you with? A fluffer? Not into that life. Wine Mama Nola. So we have a California, we've got a mom, and we've got a Louisiana. Great. We've got a Donna, redhead, just like, what was that?
Good Lord. I gotta take Piper outside. I'll be right back.
That show? 70s show? Do you want me to keep dissecting what assholes you are? I'm not getting in trouble. You don't like Siwa? Well, then you should report her, or you should contact the local authorities. She's a fugitive, and she did something very, very horrible to her son. That I know. Her sitting over there doing what she's doing is a disgrace. She has no respect for law enforcement or anything. She's a liar, and she could shut this whole thing down, and she chooses not to. She is sitting over there slandering and making comments about Nug that he does not deserve. Hello, Gloria Underwood. I've seen you before. I love you. I think the Gloria that I know was on the same show that Clint may have been on, and she had a beautiful transformation. I love her. Keep gaslighting my motherfucking adult daughter who has PCOS and is overweight. Please, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Because her dad kidnapped her. You do understand that our parenting plan is supposed to be supervised visits, and he took her to Florida. And who's in Florida? Jorge, George. And where does Johnny Mac like to go? Florida. What a fucking coincidence. Nope, exactly. But it's okay to call my daughter a fat ass and she's a fucking minor. Well, yes, Aaron, my issues are with you because you're a fucking pervert and I want my money back or I'm going to get you for revenge porn. You pussy ass fucking bitch. Take care of your fucking jealous baby mamas. I got pictures of you for days, and just so you know, somebody tried to roll up on me, so license plate numbers have already been given out. And my locator on my phone, I just turned that off, and I made sure that everybody knew that I was at an Indian restaurant, and I was horseback riding there.
Huh?
So this motherfucker in here, DeLargo, he is a fucking pervert. And he sells women. Go to his page. He's a great guy. He's so charming. I've known him for years. And you won't ever get an I'm sorry for him. Oh, and let it be known, he will do anybody. Ew. Look at him. Cocky little bastard from Florida.
Good morning, Cassandra.
I know exactly where you live, Aaron. Just know that. Keep hiding out, bitch.
Aw,
You can't hide it.
Penelope.
Can't fuck with this fire. And you were around my goddamn minor daughter. That's what's gonna get your ass. Promise. Oh, and by the way, I called your phone, and I guess your bitch wife. Yep. I popped all of it. I know exactly where you are. I know exactly where your family's from. I know where you're from Ohio. I know that you did Katcha. I know that you've done everybody. And let it be known, just because you have a big D doesn't mean that can make you fucking cocky. You don't even pay your fucking child support, you loser motherfucker.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I had to put because I was fully doxxed. And then this motherfucker who's making money off of my fucking photos. I love Tasha. This fucking dude, he's a fucking bitch. You've been pinged, motherfucker. And you did something concerning my minor. And now everybody knows you. You're fucking famous. Doesn't matter where you fucking go. Your locator, you have to understand, every time that you go online, we have people that are hackers. Yep. He's a piece of shit. He has 5 kids, different baby mamas. I'll give the tea on everybody. I'll do anything that I can when somebody wants to sit there and call my boyfriend retarded. You guys had no problem calling him retarded or calling him Mr. Hollywood, but now you want to use him because he is affiliated with 2/3 of a will. And he was on a fucking television show that has since been canceled. You just said what you did. That's revenge porn, you fucking idiot. You're making money off of my tits. What a fucking dumb fuck you are. What if I had your license plate?
Rickville, Charlie, yes.
It's called a tracker, you idiot. And nobody gives a shit that you have a big wiener. It's the fact that you didn't take care of your children and you're running a porn site. Fubar, remember that? Nope.
She is, Penelope. She tells everybody to pull up. And then she says, I'll call the cops. Like, what? Why roll up if you're just going to call the cops? Let's roll up and do something.
This guy is a fucking racist, and he is a pervert.
So are you.
And he was around my kids. I told you. Family will fuck you first. Your friends will fuck you over for anything.
Yes, legally, I agree.
All over something that my son did. A bunch of kids that didn't deserve it, and a bunch of adults that are fucking convicts, revenge porn people, and just horrible people, and like people I've known that I would do anything for. I helped him. Has he ever given me any money back? Has Todd given me any money back, Mr. Pelfrey? No. Well, I'm glad that your wife is that color. I think that's wonderful. I think that you're a piece of shit for fucking other women. Aaron, I would really shut my fucking mouth if I were you, bro.
Right, needs me.
Why don't you have your wife roll up on me? How about that? It's all fun and games, DeLargo, when you want to fucking fuck around with somebody and then you want to hide out from the law, but then you want to come in here on a public platform and harass me knowing that I have bipolar and you want to make comments and support people? Yeah. Titty Tuesday much? That was a Facebook group. You stupid fuck idiot. Yes, I do. And I hope every single one of these motherfuckers go to the penitentiary for the rest of their fucking lives. And I think all of their baby mamas and their wives are fucking whores, in my opinion. Fuck you, Aaron. You fuck Katja? You try to fuck me? You got 4 baby different mamas? Who at this point have you not stuck your big infested lug in? By the way, you know what Aaron told me once? Aaron said that he wanted to do Nug. You're gross, Aaron. You said you wanted to put him on that site. That's revenge porn. I mean, my God, we've known each other for a long time. I'm sorry that I had to get your secret out. And then maybe what you did to me when I was sleeping. Should we go into how many times I've been violated? It's not my fault that your wives like me. Do you want to go into something else very bad that you did? See? Child predator. Look at him. He loves it. Wow. He thinks that he's not going to be caught. What he doesn't realize is he's just acting a fool on a complete dox phone.
You're just acting a fool on an IG Live. Like, everything that you say about other people is you. And then some.
Baby raper, in my opinion.
Wow.
You know what happens when you go to prison? They raw dog you.
Wow.
Hope you don't drop the soap. I thought he was a really good friend of mine. He had a great family. Has a great family. I can be a better person than him. He's disgusting. He knows jujitsu, and you've hurt a lot of people. You fought my kids. You have fought with me. I always told you that you were a pussy-ass fucking bitch. Karate ain't shit for me, motherfucker. Child molester. That's what I think you may be, Chester. You know what the crime for that is, sir? Infinity. You know what that means? The same thing as with Sean. You don't ever get out of prison. And speaking of Lee Dunford, who is Brenda Taylor's, I looked at the inmate search because he was in there for arson. I don't find him anywhere. Where would Lee Dunford be, Brenda Taylor?
Not
he likes to set fires a lot. You should probably light a birthday cake, not a building. This Chomo, what is a Chomo? How old is he? My age? 45? 44, maybe 43. Definitely old enough to not be engaging in what he's doing. Oh, yes, a Chester. Absolutely. Isn't it cool how I was friends with him and how he comes in and disrespects me and my children? I wonder if he would like it if I disrespected his kids, but I never would. His kids are amazing. It's just him. He's a bad parent, and he has a perversion, and he is extorting money off of many women. Why don't I do any housework? What happened to me? Men like you, violating me and being around my kids. So Jesus will not help you. If you're talking about Mr. Brady,
Jen, you are the reason that these people were around your children. That's your fault. Nobody made these men come around you and your children except for you.
You shouldn't even be acknowledging him. Didn't you say you wanted to, like, do something with dropping the soap to him?
Kathy,
It's very
yes.
gross, Aaron. I didn't know you swung that way. I'm all about that pineapple life, man. But you're not going to do it with him. I don't think you guys understand the amount of trouble that you guys are in. Oh, are you going to try to get me in trouble, Aaron? I already filed a termination of the first thing with him, honey. There's no, it's pretty much null and void. See?
Well, Mrs. Alice, when all this is over, I'm standing right at my computer, and I'm talking regular. I can turn her down a little. Is that any better? Can you hear me better now? I don't know. I don't have my microphone and stuff set up. But Mrs. Alice, whenever all this is over and said and done with, if you want to come here and talk with me and spill your guts, you're more than welcome. More than welcome. You hear me just fine? Okay. Yes, Alice, we have your back 100%. Yeah, Mrs. Alice, she knows. She knows she's welcome here anytime, and whenever she wants to talk about it, she's more than welcome to do it here.
Tom Brady, the football player? No, I was talking about the other one that you said that you wanted to sexually assault, in my opinion. You're a predator. Want to keep it going, bitch? Been on FUBAR lately? The NWFS website? I can only imagine, and I'm sure your OnlyFans is completely legal and just a poppin'. No, you don't need to figure out anything. I don't like you. I don't want you to ever contact me again. And what you're doing right now is you're watching me on a live where my phone was doxxed and the FBI is involved. And what you did is, in being in here, is showing that you have no respect for a man that I love very, very deeply, who is on a WE TV show, who has been deemed Spectrum.
You've deemed him that.
Okay.
You've deemed him that, Jen. You've deemed him all the things that you say that we have deemed him. Seriously. How do you dox a phone? I don't know, Cheryl. I don't know how you dox a phone. Yes, we support Alice 100% over here. Y'all can ask anything you want. If I can answer, I will. If I can't, I won't. I can't say anything, no problem. So no problem whatsoever. Yeah, with all of this going on, it's kind of hard. I'm sure that's one of the reasons why Clint hasn't been back anywhere. Or he hasn't been back anywhere that I've seen anyway. And because all this is going, they can't speak on it. They just can't speak on it. Yes, Alice, are you still cool with KK?
It's not legal about a minor child, though, and it's not legal for you to make a comment about somebody that is mentally disabled.
Wow.
You stupid fucking prick. And don't call me Cupcake again. That's very, very perverted. And I do not appreciate you doing things to me against my will. That's the R word.
Against your
Pedophile.
will.
Hello, Professor Soundtraps. We have a Don't Be Rude 2023. What is it that you would not like for me to be rude about? Please, tickle my fancy. Fancy feast. It's cat food. Aaron, will you be eating cat food in the penitentiary? A lot of you will be having tossed salad with no dressing.
You're disgusting.
Sheesh. It's called Raw of the Doggin. Evening, Professor Soundtraps. I love it when people come in and they're very formal, like, evening, Jen. Oh, hold on. I have a call. Somebody called me from Tennessee. Wow.
Yes,
Carrie Lynn,
Jimmy.
you rep Tennessee.
Yes.
But then it's a 1931, and AMC's called me from that. Do you all have split personality disorder? Hey, I don't have any problems with that. I have bipolar, but... Hey, and if you guys want to be, the P word and the R word, and you want to make fun of people and be disrespectful, hey, that's on you. Oh, look, it's Shawnee Smack. How are you doing? Look, this was the outfit that we wore. When I tricked you and wrote you all those love letters, and then you said that you didn't care whether I lived or died. Will you be hooking up with Sophie, the love of your life? Would you like me to go into further details? Because I was recording.
I would love for her to go into further details. I would love to know what this man was saying about me. And what is it with her always putting me and that nasty MFer together? I can't.
For my protection. And everything's located. Plus it's gone through. Hello, Jen, Rebecca.
I would love to have those recordings, Jen. I would love to know what he said about me.
I know, Rebecca. I like Star. I have no problems with Star. I don't like Muzz too much, but I like Star, and I like D, and I love Sly. They're great content creators. Oh, Casey Becker's back. How are you doing, Casey? I think we left on bad terms, but maybe your split personality has decided to bring you right back in here. Did you come in via Broom? Oh, hold on. Let me screenshot this 1931 number. I feel like you're watching me. Isn't stalking a crime? Maybe that's why my man likes to stalk. He keeps a job. He goes to work.
Your man.
Just doesn't seem like he's well. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at Casey. Oh, are you guys kissing cousins or just cousins? Because everybody's kissing their cousins. Casey, do you kiss your cousin? I have no problems with that. I'd never kiss my cousin, but hey, if you're all under that sister-wife bullshit, who am I to say anything? Take your ass to Nevada, Utah, Iowa. I give zero fucks. Hey, Jen Urban. Oh, and I was talking to a guy named David Matthew, and I don't need you to tell me that I need to evolve or do anything. Don't tell me what to do. You have crazy, weird eyes, and I don't like people like that. Like, as if. All you guys are doing is making yourself famous. Evidence. When a police officer loses their life.
No, Yorkville Charlie, I have not seen him since that day. Nope.
Oh, now I have an Ohio number, 328.
Yorkville Charlie, I have a feeling that was Chicago Muscle. Trolling. I think it was, seriously. Because just how he was speaking, like me and Mona was talking about this, the way he was speaking, and he didn't have an IG, he had to set one up, and just different vibes I was getting from him. I think it was Chicago Muscle. Yeah. But no, I never heard from him.
Okay, that should be good. I must be very popular. Every time I answer, I get like dogs barking or prank calling, or maybe Aaron has decided that he wants to have phone sex, and I've hung up on many of those. Thank you.
Wind whispers.
I know. People hate me because of my beanies. I don't know why. Toboggan, beanie, whatever.
No, we don't hate you because of
the top of it kind of looks like Johnny Mac's preemie mushroom cap.
We just hate that you wear beanies in the house like a fashion statement, and you wear them when it's 60 degrees outside. So we don't like you wearing beanies. We don't like you. It's not that we don't like you because of your toboggan.
Always rep. You can get one of these at the local Dollar Tree for $1.27. Nug was not happy about that.
Yes, Mona. Yep.
You're not going to continue to mess my life up.
Yep,
it's freaking Easter.
Said. She wanted to put a tracker on his car.
And you know, Mr. Bill, it would have been very, very nice. Hi, Kelly K. I had a foster sister whose name was Kelly K. How have you been doing?
Right, like wearing sunglasses in the
hey,
club.
Peppermint.
It's the same shit.
We had a good talk today.
You're right.
Hey, just me. How are you doing? I love your profile pic. I need a summer hat. Well, you need a probably a hazmat suit. And
right, legally, there you go.
Hey, Gabby. Gabby always keeps it real. You do understand that Siwa said that she had a Zoom meeting. IP addresses.
Yeah, Mrs. Alice, if you didn't see it in the chat's running kind of quick. Jen said that she wanted to put a tracker on Clint's car to figure out where he's at and where he is going, so she knows where to find him. And she said that she would get away with putting a tracker on the car because her name is still on the title.
That's good. I'm glad that you're doing good. Hi. I hate when people go, hi, Jen. Just say, hey, what's up? Hi, Jen is like so not, it's just like, just say, hey, what's up? What's up, dog? And then when I left the Chinese restaurant, it was like, I saw these like license plates and stuff. I really like that Sheba license plate. She was a great gal. Such a great gal. In the past 2 nights, I've tried to go to the dispensary. I've not made it on time. It's almost like I'm being surrounded.
Wait a minute.
Sure, I will buy you one. Would you like?
She's tried to go to the dispensary 2 nights in a row, and she's late both times. Jen, I'm pretty sure those dispensaries open at like 9, 10 a.m. and are open till 8, 9, 10 at night. And you've missed it both times. That's a you problem. Oh my gosh, Sophie, I'm sorry I didn't see that. Yes, a tracker. Yes. There's trackers that you can buy from, electronic computer home security places. And you can also get them on Amazon. And if she sees him somewhere, like a next court date or whatever, they can attach that tracker to the inside of the where the wheels are, the inside of right there, or under the car, and they're magnetic, and you can just clip it there. Or like an Apple, like one of those Apple tags, people were doing that, putting those as trackers on people's car. Yes. She got unpregnant when the cannabis store called her. She can't buy weed if pregnant. That's what you heard. That makes sense. That makes total sense. She can't afford cigarettes. Yep. Dispensaries are gross. Yeah, Apple AirTags. Yep. Yep, that's what people use to track people, and it's it's a very dangerous thing.
Like to give me your address? I can send it to you. Or you can't afford going to the Dollar Tree? Wow, that's very weird that you have the money to be online, but you can't go buy a Dollar Tree. Oh, I got it. Cool.
Somebody
and you're an adult too,
right?
And you have a kid?
Cheryl.
Okay, cool. So you like coming in here, supporting people that make fun of disabled people. Got it. Yes. At least Fluffer admits that she's got a fluffer start. I mean, at least she tickles my fancy. Got it. Hey, you know this finger? That's the one that needs to be rammed up your ass. You're a terrible fucking parent. Child Protective Services really needs to start getting involved with you women. Oh, your fluffer parties and everything? Now it's showing that Clint is calling me.
Yes,
and that is exactly what I need. IP addresses will be traced. Easter with your boyfriend's family. Yeah, it's hard. That's so weird. It's like Nug is calling me. AMC, do you have anything to do with that? Do you have anything to do with that? He's got me blocked. Did he unblock me and call me? Or did somebody who hacked me had him call me?
Hacked you.
Hey, Charming, how are you?
You.
Hi, John, how are you doing? Fancy seeing you here. How are you doing, buddy? I heard that you were big mad at me. Over what?
Here's when John gets ready to come up. How can you check for a tracker? That I do not know. I think if it's like one of the Apple AirTags and a person has an iPhone, it'll pop up on their Bluetooth probably. But the other kind of trackers, I really don't know. I don't know. You could probably YouTube it and it would tell you how to spot a tracker on your car. But yeah, this is when John comes up.
Over what? You do realize. I certainly hope that you understand what's going on, John.
Yeah, that you're
Did
fucking crazy?
CB do anything to you? It's okay. Parents get overbearing. It's normal. It's just because they love their parents. John, I don't think that you and I should go live. I don't think that legally that would be the best thing, especially with there being an FBI involved.
Yes,
hey,
let him know.
Hey, Venus. No, that's not what I said, John.
Yes, that's exactly what
But that's what you get for believing everything that you hear. Now, I do not believe that you and Cody, what you did was you got gaslit, sir. I do not believe that you and Cody are doing anything with Nug. I love Cody, and I told Julie that to tell you that that was completely a mistake. And she just told me that you were mad. She said, just give you a little while. And that's what Mother Teresa told me. They were trying to not let me call you. I don't know. Do you want me to go through all the texts? How's Georgie doing? What about the night that you were not doing very well?
See,
don't blackmail me, motherfucker. I'm not the one.
Finest.
You do understand that the FBI, because I got completely hacked, sir. So this is probably not something that you want to do. And I've seen a lot of paperwork from courts, John.
Does
so
Mike
leave me alone,
have an
please.
iPhone, though, Silverstone? I don't know.
You can go over on your panel, where every channel is being watched. You don't think that my phone hasn't been gone through? And your texts haven't been seen?
So what?
Where there is darkness, there'll be light.
You're a gaslighter, Jen. You
Please.
said all that on your IG.
I love your mods. And I'm glad that you broke Pooch's. No, my phone was hacked by AMZ. Do you not understand that people have not wanted me to call you? And there you go, listening to everybody's information.
Have a great day.
I would never, ever, ever say something like that.
You said it. I have it
Well,
recorded.
and what? What am I supposed to do? Bend over and grab the soap? I don't fucking think so. You were told and misdirected by something that I said in anger because somebody gaslit me. So now you want to come over here and be big man on campus?
But you still said it.
It doesn't matter, and do not mention his name. He called you a drunk. I did not. He texted me saying you were a drunk. I did not.
Gaslighting at its finest here, guys.
Johnny Mac, I'm pressing charges against you.
Sure you are.
So why don't you shut the fuck up with your preemie dick? You talk shit about John Yates too. You called him the F word. Yep. Johnny Max told me a lot of stuff, and I'm about to unleash every bit of it. Like you were going to blackmail me because of Nug? To do you? Ew.
I still have those texts,
Yes, it is.
guys, between them.
It's a very, very horrible thing. Well, I'm glad, John. What would you like for me to do? How can I entertain you? You're not a celebrity just because you have a check mark, honey. Aurora just got indicted by Nibagazi for doing the same shit you all are doing, and guess who kept their word? I did.
Nibagazi. There's that name again. I believe it was Nibagazi that got indicted and in trouble. Have a good day, Larry G. Thank you for stopping in. You can finish the replay. Slander and hearsay. Yep. What about Mike? Does Mike have an apple? Or the daughter, even?
Well, that's not what AMZ said. Jen, do you want to come up? Your profile pic shows I give 0 fucks. Why are you all coming in here entertaining me? John Yates, you are definitely not acting like the person that was doing the thing. Were you using me for clicks and views? Like Amber? Yes. Yes. Amy is the South Park devil. And Johnny Mac talked smack about everybody, and he wanted to do things that I was just not interested in doing. Usually a guy with a big mouth has a very small pecker. That's a you problem. That's okay, John. And I can post everything that you've ever done. Blackmail is a crime.
This
so
is
go
not
ahead, post it.
blackmail.
The FBI's involved, so go ahead, get yourself in more trouble. Nobody likes you, John.
Nobody
and what you did
likes
to Amber
Jen.
was horrible. Calls will be made on Monday. The FBI's involved. You guys are just scrambling like little cockroaches. Johnny Mac, why don't you?
Yeah.
Do you remember how I wore this the day that we saw each other? Yep, Nibagazi won. You don't believe that the FBI is involved in this? Are you fucking stupid?
Oh, shit.
All right, John. I'll give you the clout you want. I don't think you want a part of this.
Right,
First off, Jen, you
Show your face. Oh, wow.
I don't need you for clicks and views for nothing. 0.00.
Oh, my God. You look like a stone cold fox. Have you been using or are you drunk? Well, then get the fuck down. You fucking backstab me, you piece of shit motherfucker. And what you did to Amber. No, you ain't bringing Cody into it.
Give me Clint right now. It's time for me to fuck him.
Oh, my God. You are fucking yourself. Oh, my God. Did you do that?
Yeah, no, well,
You have just openly admitted it. Oh, my God. That is a crime. John. I never really thought that. I mean, I thought that when I left you a message. John, what are you on? Are you on something?
You are a sick shit
Oh.
person, Jen.
Oh.
No one's believing this shit.
Oh.
Because if you were this crazy, you should be...
Okay, because you look real great. I had to block him. I just could not.
She
Do
couldn't
you
take
see
the heat.
what he just...
Jen couldn't take the smoke. She couldn't take it. She couldn't take it. That was last night. Wind Whispers last night. This morning she said John was great people and should leave him alone. Of course, she can't take the smoke. Wow. Dropped him and blocked him. I'm gonna ask him for the live he did on IG. I know, Wind Whispers, me too. Wow, why do I have to sleep? I miss everything. Me too. I had it recorded and I watched this morning, but his IG live I don't have. I'm gonna try and get it. I'm gonna try and give it. That's what she says, Mona. She says that they're twins. That's her words. Yes.
Admit it. It's true. John Yates, did you blow through the 25K? He just admitted to R-ing. Oh my God.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't, Jen.
And all I did was leave him a
No,
message.
he didn't. That's not what he said. Don't twist people's words. That's not what he said. He said, tell Clint to come in. It's time to F him. That's what he said. He said nothing about R. I don't know why that's stuck in your head, but that's not what was said.
About that because I just wanted to know for sure, and he just confirmed it.
Right. Fake.
He admitted to R-ing somebody.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. She doesn't want to hear the truth. Right, Mona?
Julie could not possibly know about this. Oh. So, bring me Dick. Are you still in here?
Oh, for sure. Lee.
Would you like for me to send the police to your home, John McLaughlin? Or would you like for me to post all your various crimes and charges? I left him a message because I was told that him and Cody wanted to R, and then he broke the protection order. Technically.
No,
Because
that's
he's
not what you
supposed to mention
said.
him in the state of Ohio.
I can replay that for y'all later, but that's definitely not what she said.
I have all these people following me, 179 people. This can't be true. Are people getting cloudy? Has the fame gotten to my mushroom capped head? Holy shit. John, he was right. You are drunk. You look very drunk. I mean, you look splendid and amazing. I'm sure covering the 90-day community hanging out with Paul is like super cool. I have no problems with Angela. It's a bad word. Something that you do to somebody that doesn't consent to that. And if you have to ask about that, then you're probably not old enough to be in this room. But hey, I've known people that are minors that get tried as an adult. I just cannot believe that. I mean, he looks healthy. He looks great. I mean, wow. God, he even screwed all over.
He looks better than you do, Jen.
My God. That's rough. Oh my God. Maybe, is he mad maybe? Is he big mad like Siwa? John Yates, who is a celebrity, just said he wanted to R the love of my life. I left him a message and he came up and he does not look drunk at all, like my love said. What is going on in Seaside? I like the Jersey Shore. Am I not welcome over there again? I never went, but he said that Cody didn't make it out like I was his favorite. He even admitted it. So it was like a double make gum. But he looks like he doesn't chew that minty fresh gum. Oh, I need to get some aim. Oh, impatient. Yes, I probably do need to. I am a very impatient person. I probably should seek some help. Thank you, 50 Shades of Me. God, it's so funny how, like, you guys love me one minute and then another. Do you guys maybe need to get some help? That is kind of bipolar-ish. But I will make sure that I speak with my therapist and ask if I should get evaluated by an impatient person. Thank you. Oh, I have a Susie Lala. I hope it's not Susie Bell. She has a very bad temper. She's a completely legal person. Hello, I'm bothered as fuck. John has vacated the building. No. This is a Gen Live. John Yates is over there saying, I just can't believe he admitted it. I'm so glad that he was so honest. I mean, and on my live, where my phone, 166 people in an IG, and where's Johnny Mac? Are you milking the mouse? Wow, Johnny Mac. Listen, I can only attest to what was said up here. I'm sorry, Velvet. God, you used to be so nice like 5 minutes ago. What is going on? Do you need inpatient help? Not inpatient, impatient. Oh, trap man. Then you can go hang out with John. I'm sure he's in a very good mood. There are a lot of creators in a great mood. Well, then, shut the fuck up. Oh, no. I just blocked him. You can't say things like that. That's really gross, especially when the FBI. Oh my God. Bonnie. Hey, Bonnie. Listen, I'm being impatient. What's going on, Bonnie P? 1957? Is that what year you were born? Are you in a rest home, by chance? You can call me. My number's been doxed everywhere. This is security number. My love. Yeah, I did actually have to call because there was a weapon pulled on me. And the Ohio cannabis, yeah, it's called stolen identity. That's fraud. I haven't heard from Sherelle, so I have nothing bad to say. I've made peace in my brain. What is the point of this? I have 164 people. What is your point of asking me what the point of what is? Do you not understand the popo or the clinker?
Do you not understand
My numbers
that, Jen?
are not that great. Actually, they are. But, I mean, if you want to clean my house and cook my daughter a meal, would that be why I am so impatient and I need to seek help? I don't know who that person is, Eastwood or not. Yes, I'm in love with them. It's you guys that have a problem. Thank you, Serenity. That would be Amanda, I believe. If you go over to her channel, you can hear her speaking about putting dead people's ashes and fun dipping them and smoking them. Amanda's a peach. So John literally went out of his house at the cottage boy room and brought 159 people over here. What is Stone Cold Fox? Wow. I'll tell you what, he looks at money. Look at me with my white trash self. Thank you, Tanya. No, John Yates' channel would be over in Seaside where they like to openly admit things when the, yeah.
When what, Jen? When what?
Hey, I'm just the truth teller. And you would see what type of person John is. John is a thief. He and his husband do nothing but fight. He has tried to commit things, and he has been terrorizing my friend Amber for a very long time.
Wow.
I'm tired of him. Sitting there opening up the police doors and everything. I'm just tired of it. I know. I certainly did, hippie mommy. Aren't you, like, wanted by the police? See, if you want to go to a really poppin' channel, this one, oh, John put my phone number out. Well, free advertisement. Thank you for doxing my phone number, John. That was great. Are you drunk? Who are you? Adira Lauren. What does that mean? R-E? Oh, okay. Recreational everlasting? Got it. That's fine. I'm not doing anything wrong. If you want to head over to John's house, that's where you can see all his police people come in. Hi, Genosi. Acting what? Impatient? God, isn't it funny when the roaches get the poison on them, how they scurry, like, and some of them do. Like, that's an Nevada thing. I don't know why. And then we have this one over in Oregon, and she's the South Park Devil. That little small prick beside her is Johnny Mac, who has a preemie wiener, and the other one would be her husband, and boy, is he a charmer. And if you go to her channel, she will be more than happy to tell you what she will do with a sex toy. Eastwood? I love your profile pic. You are beautiful. You're a Stone Cold Fox. He came up here and he said something very, very bad. Don, why would you put my phone number out? I thought what we talked about was private. Didn't you tell me that you had all the information on Brooke? Are you blackmailing Brooke? What is up with the 90-day place? Where's John? Crybabying and putting my phone number out. Apparently he wants people to call me. I hope that he's not inciting anybody because that would be bad.
Wow, 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 wow. She needs an exorcism. Yes, that's it.
I just heard something outside.
Tell her. She's the honest liar, guys, remember? Exactly, Pawnee Patterson. Like him or hate him, what she said was sick. Yep.
I just heard something. It sounded like firecrackers.
How come your dogs aren't barking?
Well, Chidozi, I think that if you have any children, then you should.
If you heard something that sounded like your dogs bark at a door shutting outside, a car door. They bark at that shit. But you heard firecrackers outside and your dogs didn't say a word? Okay, Jenny. Okay.
Took care of them and not brought them into a situation. No, I don't need help. I'm fine. I'm really good. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off here. You guys can go over there and enjoy John's entertainment. And yeah, I have some crawfish and corn, and I'm going to eat it. But I'm sorry that I'm too impatient tonight. You guys take care. Have a good night and a great, great Easter for all. Thank you guys.
Wow, wow, wow. Goodness, goodness. And she yawns. Exactly. And she yawns. Husband's in there fussing at Lizzie. Okay, Silverstone. Maybe turn the bell off and then turn the bell back on, and it might start alerting you again. To clear up my comment, I wasn't a fan or a hater. I didn't watch him. I just meant getting out of the drama. Looks good on him. He's looking really good. I agree. I agree, Nays Mimi. I totally agree. Totally agree. I agree. Yeah, exactly, Cheryl. Every time those dogs bark, I'm like, uh-oh, now what? Yeah. But she heard firecrackers and there was no barking of the dogs. He ended up going live on his other channel and pulled his followers away from this particular live, and then she ended her live. That's what I figured. That's what I figured happened. Yeah, but she definitely got a big head thinking all those people were for her. Yep, I agree. Yeah. She saw the numbers in her live going down to nothing, and then her numbers started. Yes, exactly. Yes. All right, guys. Let me see if anything else has gone on. There was a couple, like, small, excuse me, Alice, the first one that I did, the first live that I covered this morning, that was the only live that she had done this morning. She must have fell asleep. Cassie's toy, Piper went a couple weeks ago and got an allergy shot. Yeah. Her ears and her feet were bothering her, and I had to change her food, and she got an allergy shot. You're welcome, Mrs. Alice. You're welcome.
Well, you can sit in there.
Yeah, she likes sitting in her bed. Her toys are in there. She's fine. She's fine. Yes, Nays Mimi. Yes, it really, really helped Piper. The allergy shot really helped her. Her ears were really messed up, and her feet really smelled, and the vet said it was an allergy to her food. So we changed her food, and she got a shot, and she's much better now. Has she phoned Channel News to interview her? She said yes on one of her lives yesterday that she had contacted Channel 12. But no answer. Nobody's called her back. Let's see. We've done that one. We've done that one. There's a... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play these. They're really short. Yes, Nays Mimi. Talk to your vet, see what they say, and ask about the allergy shot. It wasn't expensive either. It wasn't expensive. I don't know. Yes, Cheryl, she does. She said they hung up on her. That's what it was, Ringo Home. They hung up on her. Yep, that's what it was. I remember now. You guys are right. But she's much better now. Let's see what's going on here. Yes, it was his IG date, Mona.
Hi. I myself think I know exactly what's going on. I'm speaking to somebody that is very, very scared because Amy just won't stop. Sly, leave me the fuck alone. I was driving over here and it was weird. Where John and I...
Wow. Yes, Piper, they told me 6 to 8 weeks. Piper needs another one. She's never sneezed either, but she, biting her feet and her ears were bothering her real bad. Channel 12 probably thought it was a prank call. I totally agree. Listen to this crap.
To hang out where he would force me to stay there
Forced her.
by Family Dollar. John Greenwood, I'm pressing charges on you.
Sure you are.
You did force yourself on me.
Sure.
Hold on, I need to use the lavatory. I would also like to salute a fallen police officer. His name was Officer Brewer. Please have respect.
Yes, check it
for
out,
what he
Nays
did and
Mimi.
what
Check
his
it out.
family went through. Mr. Wen is in prison, and that is exactly where he needs to be. And anybody who had a part of that in Ohio, other than my son, who sold for my mother, all of you deserve to be locked up. You had a part in that.
So wait a minute,
I'm
Jen.
quite sure of it.
Wait a
You
minute.
caused a lot of pain to Claremont County.
Was your mom a
Union
drug
Township.
dealer?
Just because you guys are ticked off,
Jen.
and you participated.
Your mom was a drug dealer? Always late to the party in check, but hey, better late than never, right? Better late than never. Jen says that her mom was this great woman, but she was a drug dealer? What? Yes, this is one of the lives from overnight. Yes, it is. It's only 8 minutes long. All right, Miss Alice. Oh, shit. What happened?
My mom was no better, and nor was my dad.
No shit.
And nor is anybody. So I roll up, and it's so weird that I see all of these different cars, and I know plate numbers like nobody's business.
She knows plate numbers like nobody's business. This one is one of them from last night, Nays Mimi.
There's a semi there. Why would be that?
And a semi there, and what?
The game is over.
She doesn't sleep in check. She doesn't sleep.
You guys' bribery, going against the deceased and the elderly, disabled people like myself, my child, blackmail, extortion, all of it. The Sheba license plate number, the license plate number that I gave to the Federal Business of Investigations, which is looking into a lot of things right now because of Amy.
It's not the Federal Business of Investigations, Jen. That's not what FBI stands for.
Their people. So whoever the IP addresses get back to, that has nothing to do with CB or I. Kelly, get your shit together and go turn yourself in. Brooke, the same with you. You don't mess with Texas law. And for anybody that thought that they needed to get involved in this,
you could get in a lot of trouble because Texas doesn't fucking play.
Same as
back,
Ohio,
you need
right?
to be in prison, for sure.
Ohio don't play either,
Sophie,
do they?
Same.
We've seen how they operate.
Diana, I know you. You hang out with Jessica Patterson. 444? What does 444 mean? Oh, I know what that means. The 3 bitches at Eastwood, and then the 4 that fucking tells them what to do.
Wow.
I don't think so, bitch. I'm one. Uno. Meaning, it's very weird that I go over to where some dude was very, very not nice to me in a parking lot, and a few baby daddies that should know better. You will not blackmail my
Right in
children.
check,
There's
yeah.
nothing that you will do that will keep them from me. In fact, I think that you need the same punishment that that young man did. This is a disservice to the police and the EMT. Think about where you get a job and who you represent before you take it upon yourself to do horrible things to people. So I would like to say, I'm sorry. I did everything that I could to raise my children right because I didn't want them to go through what I went through my whole life. I have people.
Jen saw this last night for the first time and grounded her daughter. Yep, sure did. Sure did. She raised her children right, guys. I know, Alice, I know. She raised her children right so they didn't end up like her. Jen was never a mother to her children, ever. She didn't raise them. Vince did. When he met her, she lived in a hotel. Yes, Alice. Thankfully, her children are good kids, or good young adults. They are. When Vince met Jen, she was living in a hotel with 3 children. Yes. In check, yes. So, you were doing nothing for your children, Jen. Nothing. Vince felt sorry for your children and took you guys in and raised your children for 16 years. She kicked Vince to the curb weeks ago. Now she shit talks him all the time. In check.
Not bipolar, PTSD, and the lithium is what caused my CKD plus. And I think a lot of people are tired of being scared. So whoever you are in that semi, D, you swindled enough money out of people. Leave client and his fucking mother alone. You understand that? And leave Tara alone too.
Yes, in
She's
check.
scared shitless, and I told her she's protected. Lily's protected. Lily needs to get herself into rehab. And Jules, I'll be talking to Lombard.
Again?
I don't need to call the FBI. They've been keeping track of
Sure
everything.
they have. Sure they have,
You
Jen.
guys are the ones that fucked up by hacking me. So fuck you.
Hacking her.
Hocus. Siwa Moon.
Hacked her.
Thank you, Tiffany. Or Grace J. Thank you, Terry Lynn.
I'm
I'll
not
be making the necessary phone calls for you as well.
Mike moved to Ohio with his wife and children. Yes, there are cheap hotels here in America, Mona. You can pay by the day, the week. Some of them you can pay by the hour. Yeah, in check. Mike moved to Ohio with his wife and children. Mike's wife, soon to be ex-wife, hopefully, was friends with Jen. They were best friends. And she got on the video game one day and looked on his messages with Jen, and they had been messing around. So she was the mistress there too. And and that's how that happened. A bunch of crap happened. The wife ended up moving back to Louisiana with the children. Mike stayed in Ohio with Jen. I think it was like, what, 10, 12 years ago, guys? Am I right?
Your mother is beautiful. You're not. You need to be institutionalized. And you don't need to be, Napa, you need to stop it. You need to really stop it. And P's and Q's, I would suggest you just back the fuck off, as well as Muzz and Star and all that. All this blackmailing that's going on, it's not worth it. It's not worth being scared over one person that all of you call the most disrespectful shit ever. Because he is considered disabled, as I am, because we both have mental health conditions, amongst other physical health conditions. So whoever you fat bitch were, you've been caught. Just know that. Because when I walk by, there's a semi, and then a bunch of cars.
What does it matter if there's a semi there? It doesn't mean it's D.
Because I'm not that bitch, Johnny Man. That's what I had on. Fuck around and find out. Salute to all the fallen soldiers and police officers from Ohio. Maybe in a week, check the inmate search. You'll be surprised who may be on it and who's in jail. Jesse Lee, you're not on the list anymore, meaning they extradited you. That's what a holder is. Leave me and CB and his family the fuck alone. And who I call tonight is none of your fucking business, because I've already been hacked. Have a nice night. Make decisions for what's best for your family instead of being a fucking co-signer. Somebody's hurt and even lost their life.
Wow.
Understand that. And I have all the proof.
Sure you do. Sure you do. Sure you do.
Deuces.
Deuces. Deuces.
Hey. And I still wanted to let you know that the kids, even the kids that I love that are really good, I want to apologize to all of them. I don't want any of the kids, even my kids or their friends, to be affected by any of this. This is something that my mom and dad did. But I'm going to go up here and it's really weird that there's a semi.
There she goes with the semi again.
Ohio does not mess around with the law.
Do they not? We've seen different. We've seen different.
We have a great troubleshooter, Howard Aim, who had a kidney transplant.
So?
Joe Dieters, who is a wonderful prosecutor. Ohio doesn't play, and neither do I. I vote. I have a clean record. I have 0 felonies. And I've taken accountability for my drug trafficking charge. I did the intervention with stalking me when I have mental health illness, and somebody that I love, who all of you have deemed the most horrible,
You've done that,
racist
Jen.
names,
You've done that.
and blackmailing because he has a will is disgusting to his family and to mine. You don't have to like my parents. You don't have to like me.
I don't know your parents. I don't know your parents.
You women are the reason that this community and this world has gone to shit. Fuck around and find out. Because I think it's very weird for women to walk around
with black on at night. For me, it looks slimming and I look good.
It's weird for women to walk around at night with black on. Why is that weird? Why is that weird? For her, it's very slimming. Do you know what I imagine when she says that? What I imagine she looks like when she says that black makes her slimming? A straight line pencil mark on a piece of paper when she's sideways. That's what I see. That's because she's so like skeleton-like. She's black. You don't need to look slimming, Jen. Jeez whiz, cat burglar, yeah.
Just very weird that there's a semi right where Mr. Greenwood would hold me captive in the truck, and Clint didn't even know about that. And then the one time,
Maybe
well, it shouldn't
it's
just be
somebody
sitting
who's
here.
visiting their family. I don't know, just a thought.
I could get it towed, actually.
Could you now?
When you're on private property and you're not supposed to have your semi truck there, I'm that
Right,
bitch that will
Shiloh.
call 1-800-GRAB-DUI. I will be that bitch when you see a car like Mr. Greenwood that is gold tagged, which they call the party tags, meaning he's had so many DUIs, so why would anybody not think that he was trying to kidnap me and I had to keep my mouth shut and keep it away from Nug because he raped me. And he...
There we go. There we go. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. She is that Karen that will call the police on somebody for their semi sitting in a parking lot. It's none of her business. None of her business at all that it's sitting there. She doesn't know why it's sitting there. Maybe somebody is there visiting their family for the weekend. Maybe that. I don't know. Just a thought. But she's going to call the cops and have it towed because she's that bitch. No, you're that Karen. That's what you are, that Karen.
to get me pregnant. And Mr. Hudson is no better. I was so drunk, I had no idea what was going on. And you guys think that shit is funny?
Why did you put yourself in that position, Jen? Why did you put yourself in that position to get so drunk that you let somebody take advantage of you? He talks so low, Cassie's toy, that you can't hear him. Why would you put yourself in that position, Jen, to get so drunk that you don't know what's going on? Good morning, Tisda. And you let somebody take advantage of you. That's a you problem. That's a you problem.
And George, you are no better either. You don't get to agree with me and then plus Brenna. Tissa, I don't know what is going on with you, but you need to quit. I have no problems with Angela Jade.
Of course not.
I like her.
Of course not. You're the same person. You and Angela Jade are the same person. Of course you don't have problems with her. And leave Tisda alone. Tisda's mine now. Okay, Jen? Tisda is mine. I got dibs.
But don't think that you're going to roll up on me when, first off, I'm a fucking female. I have a right to defend myself.
Of course.
Domestic violence is domestic violence. And it is what it is.
Yes, Tennessee whiskey. Good morning, Larissa.
To where I need to go. It seems fine. Just was very weird that people have some issues with me. Oh, and by the way,
I wonder why people
if you
have
guys
issues
think
with
that
you.
Clint's mom was in there all the time doing that stuff, I don't believe that she was.
Where? She's here. Everybody say hi to Mrs. Alice.
Are you laughing? Don't you guys find it weird that people are 5 times my size? And they're pussy ass bitches? I couldn't imagine living with AMZ. Ew.
I couldn't imagine living with you.
I will always be your friend.
Mikey, will you be coming down to planet Earth, or will you still be Mikey Japanese?
Mikey is whatever Mikey wants to be. You need to leave him alone, too. Oh, yeah, that reminds me, guys. That reminds me. I was looking through some of the text the other day between me and Britters, and I'm going to screen record the full conversation that me and her had about Angela Jade's dead husband. Just to put the truth out there. Just to put the truth out there. I'll try and do that today.
Where exactly? Oh, you're going to Arby's. Well, I will be getting out of the car because nobody wants to see a beefer with teeth. Not me.
Wow.
But my teeth seem okay. Tranum Sun Pedigue. That's cool. Simply amazing. What my mom did to all of those kids. Haley, you need to stop.
You need to stop.
It's just the neighbor.
Of course she'll ignore them. Of course she will. Because if she, sees the truth and she gets, a little bit upset and butthurt about what the truth really is and who's the bad guy in the situation, then she won't have Britters and Joey and Little Mac to fall back on. So she's got to ignore it because there's nobody else. She's already went through everyone else.
Address is not anybody's business. AMC, are you mad at me? Jules, are you mad at me? George, are you mad at me? Johnny Smack Talk, are you mad at me? Are you mad because you get to see this luscious velour? Get the fuck out of here. This is exactly what I had on, bitch. Fuck you gonna say I wanted to be with you. I set you up the whole time. What I didn't realize is I kind of set myself up.
You think?
God, the lovemaking we supposedly made. Ew. Hi. How are you guys doing? Oh. Was somebody rolling up? Okay, thank you. Drive safely. Have fun at Arby's. Ew. I don't have beef or teefer.
Are you suddenly too good for fast food, Jen?
Okay. Oh, hey, Amzy. Since you're going to the tanning bed, since you're such a granola person, hey, pay attention to this. It's called confessions. Most of you are going to have to do them. Whoops. What? I would like a small salad, tossed preferably. Johnny Mac and a lot of people like theirs dry, like sandpaper.
She's fucking disgusting. Disgusting. Yeah, she'd shit herself if somebody actually rolled up. She's got 911 on speed dial. What are you talking about, Tisda? Jen, your body shaming is disgusting, especially thinking how you as yourself not... Yeah. Jen was a bigger woman not too long ago. I don't know. I don't know what she's smacking on perfectly. I don't know. Time to rent a bus and all the victims to her. We need to show up at her door and then maybe we can get her into a facility. We need a road trip.
Whatever reason. Thank you. I don't know why you guys don't freaking talk. If you didn't do anything wrong, or even if you did do something wrong, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's the internet, guys. You either break the law or you don't break the law. And if you do break the law, just take accountability for it.
Yes, Jen, take accountability. Why don't you? Take accountability.
I'm going to make
Come
you
on.
eat glass, but I'm going to call the police on you. Yeah, that makes a shit ton of sense, Angie. But how does glass taste exactly? Is there a flavor to it? Maybe I should try it. Let's try. Let's see. Hold on. Glenny. Oh, that's cute. I don't care if you call me Jenny. I'm not happy about what my parents did. Let's see. This was not half off. Jules, like half of your body. George, you had every bit of the same talent. And Clark, where have you and Jules been? Did you put a power of attorney over him, Jules? There's got to be something affiliated with Nug. Because I know who Clark is. I know who you are. It just seems like I can't figure it out. Did you, Casey? Well, hearing and seeing is two different things, slinky eyes. Because Casey was some stupid broad that was in our chat, and she lied about her parents passing. Casey doesn't know him. We were like 4 years. Get the fuck out of here. And now you guys are interested that he has a new lady friend? Okay. Okay. So, AMC, you like that? Well, Casey, nobody gives a fuck. You've never did him. You don't know a fucking thing about him. You're in so much trouble, honey. Why would you even want to put yourself into that?
Craziness.
Nobody likes you, Casey.
Nobody likes you, Jenny.
You're a loser.
Exactly, Tennessee Whiskey. In her mind, her and Clint are getting married. Does she really think Alice would like a daughter-in-law with such a nasty mouth? No. No, she wouldn't.
You're a follower of Terry.
Who's she talking about?
Huh? What? Yeah, Terry. I think that there is something going on between you and Napa. I believe I was hacked. I think there's a lot of illegal things going on.
Sure you do, Jen.
I think it revolves around Siwa. I'm not really sure. You women are very weird. It is Easter. So stop blackmailing, stop doing things. Somebody was hurt in our state, and they're doing time for it.
That does not stop the world. The world does not stop revolving because somebody was hurt in your state.
Thank you. It's red. To match the glass that I'm supposed to be eating. Oh, Amy, you will never learn. And you will never lose weight. It's freaking Friday, you know? Cops.
Says the former fat person.
People that they need to be pulling over like John Greenwood. So you guys want to break the law, but then you want to get somebody in trouble. I don't care what some loser has to say in a sock account. That fucking bitch used to be in my room.
second. You know, and it's Friday. It's really, really hard, especially when it's a weekend, because a lot of Christians, they do celebrate Easter. It's Passover.
Yes, Tisda.
Whether you're Catholic, whether you're Christian, it's no matter. You don't have to go to church to be a Christian. You can be a
Hi,
Wiccan.
Tracy.
You can believe in whatever it is that you want to believe in.
Welcome.
I have no issues with that. I really, truly don't. But if you guys care about your friends, then help them out. Don't engage in what everybody else is doing. It's going to be Easter. Little kids want to be with their families.
What if you don't have little kids, Jen?
And I have
Like
no
me.
problems with anybody. If they want to mess up and break the law, then you let them break the law. Do not do anything with somebody if you know it could get you in trouble, because I have no anything about anybody getting into any trouble. But I'm done apologizing. It's not right. He's going to come home. If he's going to keep getting blackmailed, because I know that he's fine. Don't allow somebody to do what happened to a police officer.
What happened?
His family must be devastated.
I'm sure they are.
And
What
that
happened?
Person is exactly where they need to be. And AMC, people are going to be alerted about you. Oh, and license plates and all that stuff, yeah.
Sure.
Hacking, everything like that.
Sure.
I just want Nug home. That's it.
There you go, Alice. There you
It's
go,
not that
Mrs.
much of a
Alice.
thing. And for anybody to think that somebody could be deceased, I think is the most disgusting thing in the world. When all of you loved the crap out of him, only when it benefited you. 2/3 of a will is not a reason to take somebody that you guys have deemed so many horrible things. But that's okay.
That was you, Jenny.
I'm sure all of you are
You
picture perfect
deemed him
health
all these
and
horrible
fucking
things, not
very
us.
big models. I can't help it who the fuck my DNA is and who it's through. And if your dude wants to do me, that's a him problem, because I'm not doing things like that ever again.
Wow.
Get it? Got it. Have a great Easter, you guys, for real. Why don't you guys actually call me? Seriously. Just because things are still going on, you can still pick up a phone and call. And Napa, I love you. Okay? Because what Siwa them did to Napa, it's fine. So every creator needs to stop expecting everybody to be on their side. I don't like who George represents.
I'm not on a side. I'm me. I'm for myself. I don't have a side. I'm not conspiring with anybody behind the scenes or have to have somebody on panel with me to do what I do. I'm here and I'm by myself, Jen. There's no sides. There's no teams going on over here. Just little old me.
But I do like George for who he is. So shut the fuck up and leave people alone. Got it? And AMC,
Got it.
please do society a favor. Go eat in a country. Eat the country. You've taken things too far, and you brought your little kids into it. And they're beautiful. I understand that you feel like you need to protect them, but you need to take accountability for what...
That's it, Shyla. Everybody should be on their own side. These YouTube alliances, it's what causes most of the problems in the community to begin with. I totally agree. Be friends with other creators and stuff, but sides is so juvenile. Exactly. I agree.
you've done. And you've told me way too much.
And I've picked this time slot, around 11 o'clock in the morning. But this time I had to go early because whatever, I had stuff to do today. But I picked this 11 o'clock time slot because nobody else was going live during the day. Just me. So I picked it and I started doing it. So, and now other people are starting to go live at the same time. So I don't know. I'm just going to stay in my lane and do what I do at the time that I do it. And if people want to watch me, they can. If they don't have to. So it's not exactly what side is this a war? No war hours going on here. Just little old me by myself, just chilling, talking about Jen.
Hey, Pat. Hey, Flamingo. You guys take care. Pray for me and Nub, and I'll pray for you guys. Have a great Thanksgiving. Have a great Easter. Take care. Deuces.
Deuces.
Oh my God, I knew this was gonna. Oh, Johnny Matt. I think the greatest thing in the world is for you and Sophie to get married. Nobody wants to see you, like, leave Maria and Anne alone. Happy Easter, guys. Have a great weekend. Oh, and thank you, Remote. I always love Remote. Jules, feel free to engage with your horse whip. If you commentate on me, I'm going to commentate on you. My numbers would be astronomical, but I'll see what my husband says. So I'm for sure knowing that I'm going to get married. And that's what I wish for everybody, is the best in life. So, oof.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Shiloh. I'm just going to go live whenever I want to, and whoever wants to be here can be here. If you don't watch me live, you can always watch the replay. It's no, it's not a problem. The point I was just making is I picked this time because I noticed that nobody else was doing a morning thing. So I thought that I would do a morning thing with you guys. Yes, same with me, Shiloh. Whenever I'm not, live or researching or, gym stuff or whatever, I just turn something on just to have noise in the background. I'm the same way. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I did not mean to be on here 3.5 hours. Please subscribe and click the thumbs up and ring the bell if you haven't. Make sure you don't miss my lives. Make sure you don't miss them. And, everybody have a good day. She made me a moderator one day and I never removed anyone after she told me to. I just left everybody in there. Yeah, Daisy Girl, because it's ridiculous. She wants everybody to be removed. So, yeah. But I'm getting ready to get dressed and get ready to walk out the door. Lizzie is going to go see her sister today. So, hopefully she'll run out some energy and she'll not be homesick and all the things. So everybody have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.